Hi, chat. Hello. Good job getting first there, Waffle. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I want to say, chat, before we get started, I had a glitch behind the scenes that I was dealing with. I just had to close VTube Studio and reopen it. It wasn't that big of a deal, but there was a fun little moment I had where, like, my webcam was reading every part of me. Like, I would wiggle, it would wiggle, everything would be wiggling, except for my mouth. So just my mouth wouldn't open. Like, I could emote with it, but I couldn't open it on VTube Studio. It was very funny. But I did go, you know what, maybe I should try to fix that. And then I did, but you guys did miss out on the comedy of me just permanently having a closed mouth. Ventriloquist, exactly. You know what, I guess if I put my hand in front of my mouth, you guys, it has a similar effect. But I can't emote like this. I just have my hand in front of my mouth. But yeah. I was able to, like, you know? Oh, boy. But we're playing Of the Devil today. We're playing Of the Devil, which I've heard a lot of great things about. By, like, one person. By, like, one person. My Tumblr dashboard has truly... I can't even be coy about it. I'm playing this game because of Demily Pyro. Oh, I won't even try to pretend. Pasta water. Pasta water. Hell yeah. Just like, she's been posting about it on Tumblr so much, I'm like, well, I have to play this before I get spoiled for it. Because I looked at it, it's like the prologue is free. I didn't know that. The prologue for this game is free. And it has an episode 1 that does cost money. And I know that I believe they're doing, I think I saw a total of 5 parts. I don't know if the prologue is included in that or not, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Only the first episode is out right now, as well as the prologue, obviously, given that's what we're starting off with today. The aesthetic of this, it seems so interesting, you know? Oh, there goes my tail. I got a feeling other things are also gonna be, oh, there goes my jacket, yep. Can't have shit on big screen. Never can. Oh, I can get hope for a second before they leave. Yep. Can't have shit on the big screen. Not allowed. Oh boy. But we're gonna be playing Of the Devil. Truly, I just keep looking at the screenshots and like, man, the aesthetic of this looks so cool. The aesthetic of it looks so cool. And I'm gonna be so real, chat. I truly had no idea what this game was until like minutes before starting. I was just like, I saw the aesthetic of it and I'm like, cool, I'll play it. I was like, I guess I can read the description on Steam now. Well, sometimes I get into things because of the aesthetic, and that's often. But actually, it does seem like something that is really cool. Oh, boy. Here, if I read the, description, I'll do, like, the short one. Not immense. I fucked it up immediately. Immerse is the word. Immerse yourself in neon smoke and high-stakes illegal gambles as a defense attorney with uniquely killer insights in this episodic, diabolically stylish visual novel adventure game. Which, I mean, chat, you know how I feel about detective games. Ooh, 160 stream streak Artificer. Wow. That's a lot of them. That's a million billion of them. Well, I guess it's not a million billion. That's 160. That is a quantifiable number that does exist. But, you know, it's a lot. I don't think I've ever had a streak that large myself. It's wild. Good job. Ba 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 ba. Now I'm curious. 53.3 weeks. I'm just like, now I'm curious. If I pull up my VOD channel, can I find out, like, how many videos I have on that? Like, okay, 305 plus the ones that haven't gone up yet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 305 plus 7. And then also today, 5 plus 7 is 12. So 312, and then today's 313, is the total amount of streams that I've done. That's cool. Now I just feel old. Not really old, I just like, I feel more experienced than I thought I was. I've been doing this for longer than one would. What are you talking about? I just arrived here. I just showed up. Oh boy. 160 is so crazy still. Is that more than half? I think that's about half or more. I'm not gonna do the exact math. I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it. Get that saw a YouTube video that was 4 years from 4 years ago and you saw the day it came out feel ancient. Yeah, I get that. the times time truly just feels shorter and shorter the longer you live, because you have, you know, longer experience of it. Like when you're a kid, a year is like a large percentage of your life, you know? When you're 2, a year is half your life. When you're 10, a year is a tenth of your life. And now it's like, you know, it gets crazy. It go insane. Like, whoa, I'm 147. A year is only like a seventh of a percentage or something. I don't know math. I don't know math, actually. Not a seventh. What is life? What is life? Oh boy. You're a kid, you didn't have alcohol to cope with it. Well, you did, you just didn't drink, yeah. Technically, if you were alive when alcohol was invented, you have had the option of alcohol. Or even, I guess, even before alcohol was invented. Technically, like, it was like, okay, make it. Invent it. Do it, you won't. I don't know if that makes any sense. I should... You know what? Yeah, no, I'm getting all my nonsense out before I play a game. I'm getting the nonsense out preemptively this time. And yeah, that's my bold new strategy, and it will not backfire. I will be incredibly serious. Fruit flies get drunk from eating rotten food. I do know that there are various animals that do imbibe substances. I don't know why. I don't know why I said that like that. Alcohol's older than the human race. I feel like... I don't know. I don't know enough about the history of alcohol. I won't say shit. I don't know what I'm talking about. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Sans, I think you can take a step to the side. I need to pull up the game and I need to check the audio settings because I haven't done that yet. Da-da-da. There we go. Let's check out game. Pulling up. Small amount of alcohol in all the juices you buy? Whoa. I think there's alcohol in a lot of things. I think a lot of things can also become alcohol. I think the world is full of mystery. Why did I become small? Why did I become small? The game made me small. The game made me small, chat. Okay, it's one of these. Whoa, what is happening? Okay, give me a sec. Well, I didn't mean to move myself. Oh, I can't undo. Okay, here we are. Why can't I move this? Okay, ignore me, chat. Chat, Okay, so weird thing is happening here. So chat, a weird thing has happened here where my VTube Studio has minimized and I cannot make it big again. Are there? Okay. Intriguing. Okay. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. Give me a second here, chat, and we're gonna figure this out together. Okay, if I do this, that's basically the same thing. Now if we go over to the gamer corner, I need to do that again. This is basically the same thing. I might have to reset that after stream. Okay. Everything is normal now, I think. And if I go over here, and I pull this up, Tiny Mac this stream, I think I just have to embrace being a little small. Okay, now the game is also small. That I will have to fix. Everything getting small today. Because that's the correct size. That's the correct size of the game. Everything is working exactly as it should. Don't worry about it, chat. Is it me that got small or stream that got huge? That's a good question. That's a philosophical debate that we should all engage with at one point in our lives. All we are is dust in the wind, dude. Okay. Now for real this time, let's pull the game up. Well, I mean, you guys still see it, I don't. Now I'm pulling it up again. Okay, we got this. Everything's normal. Everything's normal. This is a work of fiction. Big if true. I thought this was incredibly factual. Damn, I only play non-fiction video games, so I guess I gotta close. Okay, settings. Da 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 da. I guess. What's the maximum? Okay, this is the maximum. It's like, what if I go crazy? Ba 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 ba. Everything seems normal. This all seems fine. There was no like da 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 da. Yes, good. Everything is awesome. Exactly. Okay. All right, chat. I think we're gonna get devilly. I don't know why I said that. All right. My mouse. Second, I'm checking. Okay, this is the lowest sensitivity my mouse can be. What the hell? Okay. For some reason it moves way more on the game than it does on my other monitor. I guess I'll get used to it. Alright. New case, chat. Episode 0. I guess it's wish list currently is where that is. I like the icon. I feel like I'm gonna be complimenting the art of this game a whole lot. Of the devil. Got phone here. Ooh. Log, autoplay, terms, profiles, articles, evidence, save, load, settings, quit. Rain sizzles off neon above me. The summer shower creates a noted uptick in the flickering of holograms down the street, and a slight blunting of the night's ambience. Emphasis on slight. Lights, cameras, and constant noise. The city's got insomnia, with the uneven heart rate to prove it. There's no escaping the secondhand nervous energy of it all, but I'm plenty acclimated. Just a wave of worries cresting on the surface while I hold my breath deep below. Besides, microdose of nightlife anxiety suits my mood just fine. As if I'm not careful. This client of mine's gonna die in jail. It's me, your typical film noir type detective, who wants to bet I still have a dead wife. Or a divorced wife. Who knows? Could be both. Could be dead and divorced. That's the ultimate wife. Morgan. Criminal attorney. Attorney for criminals? Attorney who is also a criminal? Criminal for attorneys? Probably not that last one. Well, could be proven wrong. It's hard to get away with murder these days. People are still presumed innocent, at least on paper. But by the time they're in cuffs, there's hardly any shadows of doubt left. Because this whole world's lit up, mapped out, never unknown and always online. I'm just thinking about Luigi. Whether it's incandescent or neon or hollow, whether it's LCD, LED, or just the nearest phone screen, there's a light shining on every last pixel of the map. And someone's always watching. Solitude's a rarity. Anonymity is scarce. And criminal defense attorneys aren't exactly flush with customers. Is customers the term used for that? So you take whatever clients you can get. You don't balk at public defender work, no matter the hour. And should you find yourself in one of the last dark, quiet corners left in the whole world, well, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Not that there's much else I can do, though. I think, did her eye color change? My phone? Oh, yes, they were red before. Counselor, your public defender contract has been approved. Currently texting with State's system, aka the Cube. The ominous floating cube. Tumblr default profile picture looking cube, honestly. Oh, the cube moves. You are expected at the 254th precinct. But do I have to pass all 253 other ones, like, to get to that? That's so many precincts. Present your ID at the door to enter. Arrive at least 15 minutes early. Okay, you should just tell me that time, then. Should I be 15 minutes before the 15 minutes? Also, what time? You didn't include the time. I'll try, heart. I love the little heart there. Looks like the paperwork came through. It's nearly 3:15 now. 90 minutes since I took the job. Probably makes it about 2 hours since they finally got smart enough to ask for a lawyer. If they're really smart, they'll have used that time to get some rest. Because now that I'm here, things are gonna get busy. Ooh! Of the Devil, Episode 0. Ooh. And he shall appear. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. I don't know why I said it like that. Disable tutorials? Nah, I'll have them on. I'm good with that. I'd like to know what I'm playing. I'm not like other Let's Players. I actually like to know what I'm doing. That way I know how to avoid doing it intentionally. Precinct 254. It's a goddamn ghost town. God, I do love the art in this game a lot. With nothing but a hologram for a welcoming party. I'm here about a homicide. High clearance rates be damned. You'd think they'd treat it with a little more gravitas. But whatever, if I'm that unimportant, they've got no right to complain if I take my sweet time getting checked in. Oh, hell yeah. I love her energy. And I should take my time. Information's like cash in my line of work. You gotta spend it to make it. And if you're flat broke, no one will give a shit what you have to say. So let's see if I can't poke around and shake some change loose. Da-da-da, press escape or click the phone icon to pause. Yes. Auto text advance with A, read previous lines with L. That's good. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Don't go broke. Oh, I like that card a lot. King of Hearts, but the heart is an emoticon. Her eyes are different on each side. Okay. That's pretty epic. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Do. Looking around. Observe. An actual police lineup. It's like I walked into a museum. Though, museums tend to feel expensive. And clean. Dusty, forgotten. Probably lots of unpacked boxes. This homicide department's more like an attic. Hard to believe they were ever so busy that they had witnesses making IDs in the lobby. Then again, it's hard to believe they were ever doing lineups in the first place. Are you certain? Wasn't it dark? Did you know that during traumatic events, memory formation is blah blah blah? Poking holes in that setup must have been like shooting fish in a barrel, and all during billable hours. But there's no room to sow doubt anymore. Not when a modded witness can just submit their testimony as a video recording. Assuming their phone didn't automatically file up a police report for them. God, I love cyberpunk shit. So no more. I mean, eyewitness shit can be weird. You got... Okay, what's this? High traffic hallways. Utilitarian furnishing. Multiple screening stations. Pragmatic brutalism, so textbook could teach freshman level architecture. You can almost hear the building drone on and on about concrete and iron and hard right angles. The civil planning equivalents of battle scars. From a fight won so long ago that they're starting to look ridiculous. I'm sure it was all very imposing back when it was built. But walking in here now, with crime rates where they are, feels like a hospice ward for handy-heavedness. I fucked that up. Heavy-handedness. I can read, and I do it a lot. Speaking of reading, datapad. I'll bite. Datapad? Datapad? I don't know. I never know how to say it. Even when they're more advertisement than article, they can still be informative. In a flowery, roundabout, corporate propaganda sort of way. Keep an eye out for articles in the environment. They offer insight on the world around you and credit towards your investigation. Articles are added to your phone's reading list after you first read them. Choose the proper takeaway after reading them, and you'll earn additional bonus credit too. Yay, money! Subway fixes axed. City to refocus on canopy. Declaring the subway tunnels to be irreparably flooded, city engineers announced this week that all plans to drain and repair the system were being suspended indefinitely. Saltwater damage to sensitive electronic cabling and erosion of key tunnel fixtures were cited as reasons for why 89% of the subway system was evaluated as critically compromised or worse. Civil engineering, quote, efforts will be refocused, unquote, on maintenance and the expansion of the, quote, hyper super infrastructure, unquote, system that weaves together trams, highways, walkways, and skyscrapers into the canopy high above our city's streets. So everything's been flooded. And we're not gonna worry about the flood. We're just gonna focus on keeping everything up. Keeping all the up stuff. That's a cool aesthetic. Like, picturing that in my mind? That's really cool. I mean, it was raining at the beginning of this. I don't know. I mean, it's salt water. Erosion of key tunnel fixtures. Yeah. Ballsy of them, putting the paywall there. As if I'd reach for my wallet after having to read a word like aesthetical. Besides, I got the gist of it. The takeaways that the city will be focusing its efforts on. The canopy. Yay! Media literate! Yay! Oh, thank goodness. My reading comprehension skill has increased. I'm like a sim. There will be increased scrutiny around, oh god, I fucked up immediately. I fucked up my words. I still got the credit, it doesn't matter. There will be increased scrutiny surrounding the canopy now that there's no plan B. It's a massive project with a massive budget. Lines the pockets of a lot of people, big and small. None of them would appreciate bad press at the moment, not when Councilman Long's already thoroughly chummed the waters. Alright. Does that just leave the middle? I believe so. The medium's cracked in the corner. Looks bad, but my phone's made of the same stuff. Conductive resin, that said. And I'm rolling the dice every time it falls off the sofa. Could probably null the warranty on one of these things with a loud sneeze. At least it's not broken. Entirely. Even at this hour, it's still dutifully scrolling through its notifications. Like, string not found. This desk is programmed for check-in and information only. If you are experiencing an emergency, please use our universal contact number at string not found. Oh boy. Looks like the usual 1-to-1 ratio of public health reports and inoffensive pop culture trivia you always get served at state buildings. But there's a few missing persons, too. 1 year of Silver Plan coverage, courtesy of Caduceus, as a reward for any... Silver's no joke. Family must be getting desperate. Alright, I feel like that's important. Noted. I've taken in the scenery and learned as much as I can here. Time to get checked in. Ah, you're cute! You're booted up fine. So far, so good. Good morning. Morgan, here for the public defender contract. Could you please provide your name and... Great! Please stand still for a moment. I wouldn't call Intake Hollows charming. More like harmless. But that's probably what the designers were aiming for. People don't mind a quirk or two in their tech so long as it never speaks out of turn. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble placing you. Could you please provide your name and date of birth? So far so good, was it? Scan my card or my face? Scan my card. Sir, why don't you just scan my ID card? Great! Now, could you just confirm your date of birth for me? Why do they even bother asking? My birthday's on the damn ID card. And my profile. I'd have to be a world-class airhead to get this question wrong. No problem. My birthday's... let's see here. We got info. Oh, fuck yes. Fuck yes. Okay, the link doesn't work. Conductive resin. Noun. An industrial polymer capable of programmed electrical conduction. Though it outwardly resembles plastic or glass, conductive resin is actually an electromagnetic polymer used in a wide variety of stationary or portable devices where its unique properties allow it to act as both a display and processor, enabling ultra-thin or even transparent electronics. There are upwards of 100 different patented varieties of conductive resin, each intended for different use cases, industries, and environments, but they are all fairly lightweight and fragile, except for the small handful formulated for military and security applications. Because of its widespread use in high turnover products such as datapads and smartphones, producers of conductive resin are frequently accused of engineered obsolescence by consumer rights groups, though these claims have never been proven before a court. Oh boy. Just like real life. I'm not gonna say that every time, but goddamn am I gonna be thinking it. Datapads. Mid-sized portable electronic device for use inside local networks. The lightweight portable electronic devices, known as datapads, have no significant internal storage capabilities and can only display what is streamed to them from local networks. Originally marketed as a replacement for ecologically wasteful newspapers, magazines, and flyers, datapads quickly became infamous for the difficulty and expense involved in recycling them once their limited lifetime components expired. It wasn't until they were rebranded as, quote, ideal for privacy and security, unquote, that datapads found success in the private and public sectors, where their ability to display location-locked content helped corporations minimize data leaks and give their advertisements targeted geographic relevance. Today, datapads are a mainstay of high-traffic public spaces and virtual physical hybrid workplaces, despite remaining unpopular with most environmentalists and bibliophiles. Holograms. Enabled by specialized projectors or mediums like conductive resin, holograms are graphic displays that appear three-dimensional to the human eye when viewed from any part of a face range of at least 180 degrees, an effect known as the Watterson illusion phenomenon. Originally patented in late 2059, Watterson's phenomenon was initially used exclusively in the adult entertainment industry. Holograms did not become widely adopted as an advertising tool until the much-aligned holiday season of 2061, after which laws restricting the presence of holograms in public spaces were passed with uncharacteristically universal support. We're sorry to see you've installed a subroutine on this device to disable and highlight our recommended premium external links. We understand your drive for personalization, but unauthorized tech impacts our ability to serve you the best, most relevant information possible. Consider disabling your subroutine so we can serve you a more tailored browsing experience. I have an ad blocker and they're being like, please? 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 Oh, ha ha ha. Those are my credits. Reading list, this is what I've read before here. Oh, there's more! Oh my goodness, there's more. Oh. I guess I didn't scroll down too far. Like, is this... Okay. Fuck it. Reactions to the announcement could be characterized as blasé. It's been years since the subways last ran, and decades since they last ran on schedule. Most citizens have long since given up hope on them ever making a comeback. Online chatter barely reacted to the announcement, with most commenters and voters' attention focused instead on the growing investigations into Councilman Long's campaign finance irregularities. Ooh! Long was mentioned before, right? Wasn't he? Or maybe that was on... I don't know Long's gender, what am I talking about? I don't know why I'm he-hemming. I guess because councilman. I don't know if there's a... I guess council person? As one of the Canopy's major backers in City Hall, Long has often found himself, I'm good, at odds with a small but vocal group of critics that consider it to be an eyesore and an amplifier of light and noise pollution. With Long having stepped away from his political duties in order to more fully cooperate with investigators, for the first time in nearly 20 years, the typically rock-steady political foundation of the Canopy was looking uncharacteristically shaky going into this week. But, with the subways now officially no longer an option, people and corporations alike have little choice for how they complete their morning commute. However, not all reactions to the news have been negative. At least a few bold individuals see this latest report as vindication, and possibly even a rallying cry. Already considered by many to be a rising star in infrastructure solutions abroad, tech startup Subterra made headlines last year with their radical proposal for a system of personal submarine taxi pods that could make use of the flooded subway tunnels, but momentum stalled when their first prototype for the city came in at a disappointing 3,359% over budget. Though one council member was quoted as calling their system mind-bogglingly wasteful and impractical in the extreme, in light of this latest announcement, Subterra has proudly declared their intent to resubmit their proposal package. Across the entire globe, coastal cities like ours have struggled to find civil engineering answers to rising sea levels and subterranean flooding that satisfy financial, practical, and aesthetical concerns. Historically, most scientists have attributed this increase in sea level to climate change, though there were dissenting voices. Water rises and falls all the time, for reasons we do not fully understand. It appears you have 0 free articles remaining this month. Please verify your account information in order to continue reading the stories that matter. Aha! We got profiles. Me! December 26th. 175 centimeters. I don't know what that means in freedom units. I don't know what's that in American? What's that in the correct one? AB negative blood. Criminal defense attorney, likes puzzles, smoking, and wooden furniture. Dislikes commercials, hairdressers, and jogging. Can fall asleep in any position. Likes coffee decaf and likes whiskey sour for drink. Okay. Lock phone. Aha, that is that. Anyway, December 26th. Perfect. Good morning, Morgan Counselor. Thank you for your timely arrival and for taking on this public defender contract. If you're ready to speak to your client, you can proceed to Counseling Quarter 3C. Is that what we're calling it now? You mean the interrogation room? I'm sorry to have caused any confusion. My vocabulary is regularly updated to better reflect state standards. Don't sweat it. I can't keep track of every new euphemism either. They could call it the involuntary wellness check room if they like. Doesn't change the way it makes a person feel, sitting in a stifled box of one-way panels. Nothing to see but their own reflection duly warped across gunmetal walls. Morgan Counselor, can I help you with anything else? Choices that progress a story and choices that represent side topics will react differently to your mouse. You can also use those keys. Because of what I read, I unlocked additional choice in this dialogue. Yes! Read and examine at every opportunity to build your knowledge and get the most out of every convo. Ah! This is a different color. I know the city's not terribly concerned with the lower wards, but this is a police station. Why is it so goddamn dusty? This facility is currently undergoing renovations. Since when? The 60s? It has been 22 months since the timetable was last updated. They really don't see a lot of action around here, do they? I'm sorry for any inconvenience you might have encountered. I'm adaptable. What about you? Are they ever gonna fix that crack? Thank you for asking. It has not interfered with my work. Well, that's all that matters, right? I guess I can ask what you are. I don't know, maybe I'll get info. What are you? I am a smart user interface, proudly sold by Noble Electronics. Thank you for asking. If you're interested, I can send you a link with information about our subscription packages. Should I send you a link with information about our subscription packages? No. Sorry. That was a mean question to ask. That'll be all, thank you. You'll find the counseling quarters past our homicide detective's office, through the door to your right. Thanks. But I think it's just me for now, so you could go on break if you like. Automated dependents do not take breaks, Morgan Counselor. Then what were you doing before I walked in? You'll find the counseling quarters past our homicide detective's office. Through the door to the right, thank you. Ads don't get breaks, and they don't get my jokes. But it's usually the humorless types that are the most fun to mess with anyway. Well, now I want to look at my terms. Ads, automated dependent. Abbreviated as AD and referred to in common conversation as ad or ads, automated dependent is the catch-all term encompassing robots, intelligent programs, interactive holograms, and androids. Ads are present both digitally and physically in every industry and nation on the planet, assisting in everything from data management to physical labor. In the mid-21st century, lobbyists pushed through new tax classifications to define intelligent machines that were neither salaried employees nor mere equipment. Because it afforded tax breaks and lighter tariffs, the term became so commonly used that it spread to all branches of the robotics industry, from which point it began to penetrate into everyday speech and pop culture. Some sociologists argue that the term owes its popularity not simply to its brevity and prevalence, but to its ability to draw a distinction between the commonplace, robots, androids, smart UIs, etc., and the internationally illegal artificial intelligences. Searching for this term may incur an account flag. Read more about how we cooperate with authorities to combat disinformation here. Interesting. Illegal AI. Makes me... That feels like foreshadowing of some sort there. Eyes gone bad or something? A voice. No, voices coming from down the hall. Compared to yours? Probably. Thank God I sought for directions. A building this empty, the desk could have just told me to follow the echoes. One voice sounds older, rougher, and decidedly low energy. Hello, Scar. Appreciate you worrying about me. Forbid I try to be serious. While the other rings with youthful indignation. It's not like our job is important or anything. Tsundere, but about work. Definitely cops. And at this precinct, at this hour, they might be the only two living, breathing people in the whole complex. 'Cause why else would you bother to print all that out? One document or 100. Looks the same on a datapad. Anytime you question a suspect, you need to have a heavy file in hand. Makes them think you know better than their priest, their mother, their big brother. I wasn't gonna say that. So how many of those sheets were blank then? Ooh! I was truly just like, I'm gonna have to change voices whenever I figure out who is who. Whenever I see their appearances, but I like these guys a whole lot. These are some fun designs. Hello. No red carpet tonight, officers? Good? Cop? Oh. Okay, I assume yellow and green because of yellow and green. Oh, sorry about that, ma'am. We don't keep many extra hands around at these hours. Probably faster at the desk handle intake anyway. But mostly cheaper. Did not like that, huh, did you? You the lawyer? You the lawyer? I am. Okay, I gotta get these voices down. Okay. I am the lawyer, that is true. You guys are green to dark green and yellow, or yellowy orange to darker, but I'm red to blue, baby, because I'm main character. And also we got chromatic aberration in this bitch. I am. Game? Oh, 1 second. What? There we go. It was weird for a second. I think I fixed it. No? Did I not? Fuck. What have I done? What have I done? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna save. Save. Load. Save. Quick slash autosave. That's saved there. Cannot save. 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 Why am I a fool? Search terms. Okay. We're gonna... If I hit autoplay? Okay, and I turned that off. Okay, I'm gonna exit and come back. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. Oh no. I done fucked it up somehow. Wow. Okay, now I gotta pull this up again. I don't think that autosave looked normal. That autosave looked recent. Yeah? I'm like, okay, let me close some of my... An error occurred while launching this game because the game's already running. Uh-oh, this seems like a matter for my task manager. Hello, task manager. Please help me out. There we go. Task ended. Play of the devil. Don't y'all love when this happens? Isn't this everybody's dream? Oh. Oh, it's not full screen right now. This is a work of fiction. Okay, I gotta go into settings because my OBS, my Streamlabs rather, doesn't recognize the game unless it's full screen. Da-da-da. Okay, I think that should... I think we're back? I think that's back? Eventually it'll realize that the game exists, and it has realized that the game exists. That's brilliant. Bonuses. Oh, I love bonuses. Okay, where are we here? Okay. Man, I have to go through all of this again. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna do this really quick, chat. We're just gonna do a little bit of a do. You know, we know things. Okay, so that doing space just will point me in the direction of the next one, it seems. Ba-ba. Yeah. Just curious about how that worked fully. Okay. Okay, I could have scrolled more. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Anyway, that's about the canopy. And then we got this here. Professional, exactly. See, chat, this is why I tell you guys to save your files every ad break, you know? So you don't have to do this. Scan my card. December 26th. Ba-ba-ba. Yes, 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 yes. Why is this room in disrepair? This gave me credit. This gave me info. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And I like to have money. Info money. Ba-ba-ba. Just spam. Okay, no thanks. That'll be all. I won't commit a social blunder this time. Okay. I am curious, though. Let's get this. Like, I've read all of these game. I have. Just not right now. Wasn't there? Okay. No, it was dislikes commercials. I was like, it didn't say dislikes ads, right? Okay. Also, while we're here... Am I not allowed to? I'm not sure how that works. Uh-oh. 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 Wait, why don't you guys see... There's a text box on my screen. But you guys don't see the text box? Okay. Okay, now you guys see this. Okay, we're gonna do this. I don't think that changed anything, really. Maybe I need to turn the graphics down. Let's see here. Can I save? Oh no. You guys can't... Why can't you guys see? There's a text box here. Oh, because the game is large. Where did that... Okay. Because it was small for you guys before. There we go. Oh man. Why game hate me? I want play game. It seems so fun. It's so intrigued. I'm so intrigued by game. Why game hate me? I'm hitting continue, but it not continue, and then I go to save. And I cannot save. No! This game seems so cool. I really like the art and stuff. Game hate me. Man. Okay. Okay, we'll try to return to title. No, I want, why am I not allowed to save? And save... It's like, is there something that I'm missing? Is there a crucial step that I'm somehow not completing? Is there something that I've done? There's little charms? Morgan time? Like Morbin time? Look at all these little guys. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay. I didn't change any of the fucking settings. I feel bad. I feel bad whenever a game glitches. I'm like, no, I'm doing it bad. This is my fault. This is somehow my fault. What if my computer is incompatible with this game? And my computer specifically. And I'm giving the game a bad reputation. I mean, I don't know enough about this game to even be like, yeah, I'm doing this. But, it seems I like it so far, even though I haven't had a lot. What did I hit? Okay, that's the logs. I can put it on auto, but it's not continuing even with auto. So if I just push every button. Okay, so H is the button that does that. What's my refresh rate? What? Graphics lowest. What if the graphics are incredibly low? Does that... I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that means, Artificer. Man, I feel so awkward every time I'm doing. I have to do tech stuff on live on stream. I'm just a little guy. I need to retreat into my little shell, like a turtle or a tortoise. Probably like a tortoise. I don't know how to swim. Wow. It's fun looking at like the difference of this. There was a bug if you try to set the refresh rate below 60, it's like, no, you must do 60. Is that what this is over here, the HZ? Or the target FPS? Because both of those are at 60! Oh, man. Okay. We're gonna exit the game and come back again, I think. Well, let's see if we can even return to title. Hitting a return to title has it's taken its time. Okay, Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete. When in doubt. End task. Okay, we're gonna try again. We're gonna... Oh my god. Okay. So... Okay, chat. Flashing lights warning. I'm going to show you a glitch that is on my screen right now. Flashing lights warning. Look away if that is a problem for you. If we go over to my display here, I'm once again small. That's because my VTube Studio has become small. Oh, it's just not showing that. Okay, one second. Let me make myself large again. Anyway, so I pulled up my Steam and I was like, oh, let me move this to the corner. Now this is something I haven't seen in literal decades. Oh, you guys aren't... Okay, it's moving so fast, you guys aren't getting the flashing effect. I'm seeing this rapidly flickering, but I don't think my, Streamlabs is capturing it. So this window here... And kind of just getting the old school solitaire winning animation. Yeah. I personally wasn't even using computers when this glitch would happen. So I've only seen like homages to this. This is fun. I'm just moving my cursor around. Let's see if we can get this whole thing red. So this is wild. This window here is VTube Studio. That's what this window is allegedly. It is flickering, sort of, for you. I'm getting, like, each of these little windows is flickering. Like, the big one seems to be flickering for you guys. So we're gonna cover that up again. That is what VTube Studio allegedly is. That's what this is down here. If I click on it, nothing happens. Let me close... I can't close Steam. If I close Steam from down here, it has not... disappeared. On the bar, you know, went, oh, I'm larger again? No, I'm not. I've shrunk. Wait. You guys see it when I move my mouse? This is what normally happens when I click and scroll on VTube Studio. Love coming into stream just to see this? Yeah. Okay, so the flickering has made it to you now. Are we playing Snake? At this point, let's change the category to just chatting for a bit here. While we figure this out. Because holy shit, chat. I've never experienced anything like this. How long has this been going on? Glitches have been happening for the past, like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes or something like that. This specifically past, like, 2 or 3 minutes. Got a request? What's up, Haldo? I gotta emphasize, I closed so many tabs. Draw a... penguin! Okay, yeah. Let's see here. If we get this guy here, little bird, and we get... there's the wing. Now, I did just see the first 3 letters, so I have to assume that's what you were writing, right? There's the ads, yes. Yeah, this is crazy. There's my little penguin drawing. What a time! So, Lee, cause you missed out, the game wasn't going. Is this on my screen? Yes! Yes, in fact it is. Except, on my screen, it seems like on your guys' end, this is the part that's flickering. This here on the right. The part that's flickering for me is the penguin currently. But now everything is flickering again now that I've moved my mouse around. Lee, this window is VTube Studio. If you, I know it's a little hard to keep track of my mouse at the moment. My mouse is, okay, it's right, I'm gonna move it, it's on the single player icon right now. That's where my mouse actively is. If I click and I drag, you may notice that I move. Because this is VTube Studio. Steam is closed. It is not open. The only things that I have open right now are my Firefox tab, in which I am managing the stream. Admittedly, there are a couple other tabs in it, but I don't think it's unmanageable amount. I have 7 ones that are pinned, and then 7 not pinned. And then I have Streamlabs open. I have Discord open. And I have VTube Studio open. Those are the only things that I have actively going right now. So, luckily, I feel like I can say, we don't have to Of the Devil has there's no, problems with that. This is, in fact, my computer being fucked. Is my profile picture on Steam a depressed Gru? My profile picture on Steam is Space Core from Portal. I was like, I have a lot of Steam points, and so I spent them on getting an animated emote. Oh, my mouse is down here now. See, this is Steam here. I pull it up. Let me go over here. That's my shit. Look at my little guy. Currently recent activities, 0.8 hours of the devil here. Got that shit. Is my background, my these guys back here, these are my D&D characters. Oh god, there it goes again! Oh god! Okay, we're covering that up again. Well, now okay, I hit X? Okay, shit. I need to grab another tab. Okay, Firefox is over here now. Let's just... Okay, yeah, it does that no matter what. We're covering that up. Everything is fine. Okay, chat. Frankly, I don't know how to solve this. Turn the stream off. I was about to say, I don't know how to solve this without restarting my whole computer. So chat, stick around if you would like. I will see you all soon. Let's reconvene. We'll reconvene in a bit. I'll let you guys know via Discord If you're not in the Discord, now is a great time to join it. I will let you guys know via Discord if things get worse. But ideally, I'm going to restart and everything will be fine. That is the ideal experience. So, chat, I will see you all when I see you. Oh boy. Everything is going fine. Everything is going fine. Everything is going fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Bye, chat. See you soon. Hopefully. I forgot to unmute myself. Hello. I guess I should put Sans back on. Hello, chat. Hi, how's everybody doing? There's Sans. Okay, I haven't checked out the game yet. How's everybody doing? I'll wait a little bit here to see if anything happens, I suppose. I mean, I can tell you one thing that's different. There is a cat in my room now. Artificer, who's my roommate, I don't know if that's common knowledge. Artificer came up to, observe the PC rebooting, I suppose. And when she came in here, our cat did choose to enter my room. And so she will probably... Did I go so far into debt that I made a profit? Who knows? Oh, there's another first today because of that. That is true. Because the stream did restart. So, good job, Lee. Wait a minute. Okay, guys, stream shrieks. There you go. They're one higher. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, we are on big screen again. So, I don't think you guys can see this difference. And I think under normal circumstances, I would not be able to see this difference. But I have looked at this model for so long that I noticed this. I am slightly blurrier than I should be. So what I think is happening is when, okay, let me pull up MS Paint. I don't know how to explain this without visuals, so give me a second here, chat. Pasta water, yes, I can take care of that. I'm clear on the screen of giantness. Well, I mean, the quality automatically goes down a little bit because, you know, I'm recording my screen and you guys aren't, you know, just seeing it fresh or whatever. Oh shit, what are you doing, cat? Okay, 1 second, I have to let my cat out of the room. She's scratching my door. Fuck it, I'll let my model be weird. Okay, kitty, you want out? Well, do you want to yell at the microphone? Got anything to say to chat? That was the tiniest meow. I don't even know if it met the noise gate or not. Here we go. I milked you for... And... Here, come on. I hear her jingling outside my door. Alright, so... Chat. Come with me over here. Something that happened there. When I was saying that I got small and I didn't know what to do about that, is, as you guys saw, VTube Studio was like in the corner. It was like in the corner like this. But normally VTube Studio, if I go over to that, you can see I take up the full thing. I take up my entire screen, right? So normally it's like that, but then I got scaled down to just this. So what I was doing was I was scaling me back up, like, to that size. I think what's currently happened, the fact that I am slightly blurry on my end, is that instead of VTube Studio, even though it is taking up the full screen, being the full screen, I think what's happening is it's still this small, but scaled up, because I'm slightly blurrier than normal. And if you've ever had to scale up an image before, you know it gets slightly blurrier. The edges get a little fuzzy. And that's happened. That happened to me. That's the world that we live in. So, I've not attempted to pull up Of the Devil yet. That hasn't been a thing. Another thing that happened is, as you guys saw before, when the game, like, realized that it was bigger or whatever, like when I switched from full screen to full screen window or something like that, the game got larger on OBS, on Streamlabs, and like, you know, it got cut off a bit there. That's because, you know, it was still scaled up, right? You know? Okay, if I have an image that's 50 by 50 and then I scale it up to 100 by 100, and then I replace that image with an image that is 100 by 100, instead of being 100 by 100, that image would be 200 by 200, you know? Or 150 by 150. Either, I forget, I don't know the exact scale, but it would be larger than what it would be, if that makes any sense. So, you know, that happened. But that has not happened with my VTube Studio recordings. That's not happened over here. So that's really something. That's really something. I'm gonna have to stitch this VOD together with fucking glue. Oh my god, my fucking... My PC realized that I was editing earlier today, and it was like, you wanna do that more? I'm gonna have to stitch these together. What a time. What a time, chat. If you don't mind, I need to quickly check something. This is, like, entirely irrelevant. I'm just like, I have to do this now before I forget. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. Wow. Sorry, I made a noise. I was checking something on my iPad, and then my iPad case made a fuck noise. Made a fuck noise? I was gonna try to say a fucked up noise, but then I was like, oh, it wasn't that fucked up, so I aborted that, but I had already said fuck. So anyway, we're gonna try to pull up Of the Devil again, and we're gonna hope that it works, and if it doesn't, we're gonna pivot. We're gonna pivot. Because I do want to stream. I do like streaming. I don't want to not, you know? But maybe we'll have to do something else. Okay, we're changing the category back to Of the Devil. We're pausing Sans. We're pulling up Steam. And from Steam, we're going to click on Of the Devil. This game is also slightly blurry, or at least the made with Unity thing is going to be blurry here. Alright, where's the button? There's the button. This is a work of fiction! Okay, my mouse is smaller now. That seems like a good sign. This seems like a good sign. Because my mouse was so large before. My mouse was very large before. Okay. Now, we are gonna have to go through all that again. Here we go again. Auto does work. That is a good sign as well. We are just going to go fast. I'm going to... Okay, we're going to just be clicking on these again. So soda. And I'm gonna say it again. In case anybody's... Don't just please nobody take this as a mark of quality on the game, this whole experience. Because I don't think it is. I think something else I have was just weird. Okay, so the chips go... The chips come from wherever my mouse is.
No, that's wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure that's right. But boy oh boy, by the end of this, I'm gonna fucking for sure know about the canopy and about Morgan's birthday being on December 26th. I can add her to my list of birthdays, of fictional birthdays. I have a big list of character birthdays.
Soda!
Soda! Oh boy, scan my card. December 26th. Everything is going, everything is going, everything is going, everything is going, everything is going. Why the disrepair? This gives me more chips. Let's put our mouse here. And then we'll get the chips, I think. The drama of that sentence. Chad is just having your own little story arc over there. Okay. Okay. We pull this up. Okay, that's not a great sign. Okay. So pulling up my phone might be what does it? I think pulling up my phone might be what does it. 'Cause I can't go forward anymore. Alright. I was trying to save so I wouldn't... Can't be a kid on our phone in this game, yeah. Alright. So we're gonna close it and reopen it one more time. One final time. We're gonna attempt this. No phone. No phone allowed. No phone allowed unless we're like not currently actively in a text box or anything like that, alright? We cannot be in a text box. Or no phone. I mean, I would love, you know, I would like that, but I feel like my phone is going to be very important in this game. Given how I literally, in order to successfully have this interaction with this droid, or with this ad, rather. Okay, it's about the canopy. We're gonna look at 3 out of 4 of these. And then I'm gonna pull out my phone. And I'm going to save. Okay. We are going to save now. That works! Okay. If I am actively in a text box and I pull out my phone, I think bad things happen. So, we are going to try our best to not have that happen. There we go. I'm just jamming to the music here. Scan my card, please. I like how I'm just choosing the exact same options every single time. Except I'm not being mean to her. We're gonna have to get the fucking 22 again. You do this, and it's gonna be like, for 22 months. Ah. There we go. Continuing. Continuing. Alright. Then we got these voices again. Okay, so yes, the yellow one. Okay. Yeah, yellow one is tired and green one is young. Got it. I was like, it's been a bit, and these colors are similar. Let's try this again, shall we? No red carpet tonight, officers? Oh, sorry about that, ma'am. You don't keep many extra hands around at these hours. Probably faster to let the desk handle intake anyway. But mostly cheaper. You the lawyer? I am. It's the same text box. Okay, chat. Okay, maybe this is a thing about the game, maybe this is a thing about me and my PC. Who's to say? I genuinely do not know. I hit auto. Auto doesn't do anything. We're on our phone again. We on our damn phone. I go to save. It doesn't work. Okay, chat. Maybe I play this game later. Maybe I play this game at a different time. Oh man, I was so looking forward to this. I'm so sad. Oh no, I knocked a plushie off my desk. No! Oh. Like, how do I leave the game again? Okay. I'm just gonna have to force close this. Damn. I've heard nothing but great things about that game. I feel so sad. Oh man. Oh man. Alright. Okay. We're gonna go back into just chatting. While we figure out what on earth we're doing now. Because we're gonna have to figure out, coming on to Sad Mac, who must die. My computer is already taking the bill. My computer's already volunteering for that position, it seems. That or the game. I genuinely don't know which it is. We have had a large amount of tech issues today. So we've determined we're not playing that game. We're not gonna play that game. Now I don't know if the thing is, like, if anything else happens, if I gotta pull something else out, if I gotta do anything here. Alright, chat, we gotta figure out what we're doing for the rest of the stream. Because I do want to stream. I do like to stream. What a time. What a time. I'm truly just recalibrating myself. Wow. I'm like a smart board, you know? You guys remember this? I gotta go up. Bop. 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 You know? Gotta do one of those. Ah. Okay, chat. I'm like, damn, this is my plan for today and tomorrow. Let's see here. I guess we can maybe run a poll or something, I don't know. Okay. I'm like, what do I have that we can do? I mean, I'm like, I could pull up the game that I was planning on doing on Thursday. I don't know if I should do that or should leave it there. Because I was thinking, I had another idea. Cooking stream! My setup is so far away from from my kitchen. It's wild. Monster Con, the 4th Monster Prom game, is in fact the game that I'm planning on playing on Thursday. We could do like a monster marathon where I do have all 4 games. I could try out the first 3 again. Wanna come back? We can stream up to my set. Oh boy, this is totally probable. This is totally doable. What a wild time. Like, I could do that. I could. There's some games that I always default to, you know? I could pull up Corpse Party again, chat. We could find some of the bonus stuff. If I had a nickel for every time that Mercury Lab specifically was like, you should install a pneumatic tube into your house, I feel like I'd have enough to like exchange for a quarter. I think I can go to like a gumball machine and get a gumball. I hope that those are still a quarter, right? Those better not have been hit by inflation. That'd be sad. That'd be a sad day. Those should forever be a quarter. Nathaniel has 6 pneumatic tubes! Gumballs are a thing and not a character! Wow. I guess as an update for me and Lee watching the animated X-Men series, we are 2 episodes away from completing the original series, and then we move on to X-Men 97. Can I need to... Thumpir, I know you're also familiar with it. Do you remember the name of the episode that me and Lee are about to watch? I remember talking to you about it. Because it has Mr. Sinister in the thumbnail, and we were both charmed by it. I want to see if I can find that thumbnail, because it's beautiful, and it's... Let's see here, X-Men, I guess you have to Google it. Yeah, I guess I can also look this up. X-Men animated. I frequent this Wikipedia article so many times. Let's see here, episodes, season 5... It's called Descent. Can I find the thumbnail for this episode? Okay, this is, I think, a slightly different frame, but it's the same shit. We have, this is the, frame that's the thumbnail for that episode. And it's... Look at this. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at that. Just his energy in this is crazy. His energy is crazy. I'm obsessed with him. Why does he look like Max Headroom looking ass? P.O.B. I have an opinion. It's like, actually, clearly you don't own an air fryer looking ass. This is the penultimate episode of the series. It has this as the thumbnail. my god. What the hell? Okay, I know that Lee's in chat and he cares more about spoilers than I do. I will not say what the plot of that episode is about. That's crazy. That's crazy. Lee, take off your headphones for 1 or 2 minutes, alright? And chat, do not repeat the exact phrase I'm about to say, alright? Lee, if you're still here, you can put them back on when I remove the image. Or I can maybe say in chat. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Jack the Ripper? Jack the Ripper? Okay, I'm normal now. Okay, we're all good. Want a comic of Sinister just shit-talking the other cloners in Marvel? You know, he has tea about the dude that cloned Twin Stacy. Truly, honestly, just Mr. Sinister, like, Real Housewives style. Aww. I would love to see Mr. Sinister on any sort of, like... Oh my god, he would be I would need him on a reality show so bad. I need him on a reality show so bad. He needs to go on Big Brother. I need that man in Big Brother. Oh my god. Get that man literally any show, I would be obsessed with him on it. He needs to be on Big Brother. He needs to be on The fucking Bachelor. He needs to be on The Bachelorette. He needs to be on Survivor. Get this man on he needs to be on fucking, what else exists? The Challenge? I don't care. Get him on Family Feud with a bunch of his other clones. Steve Harvey will go crazy. Sinister looks like they would have explained the entire plot of some obscure series in impeccable detail without taking a breath, but still taking sips from their cocktail. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Sinister. You guys want a thumbnail spoiler? You guys want to see a thumbnail that I drew for VOD that hasn't come out yet? You guys want to see art that I did of me dressed as Mr. Sinister? Let's get this fucker in here. This is for the stream where I made him in both Spore and in The Sims. That's the wrong image. That's the wrong image. It's the wrong image. It's the wrong image. It's the wrong image. Let's pull up Let's pull up the correct image. Let's pull up the correct image. This is the correct image. Keep him? Well, yeah, fine, but like he was just I'll put him back there. There I am. There we are. This is it. I intentionally didn't give myself the ahoge because I felt like my goodness is stored in that, you know? I felt like if I was evil, I wouldn't have an ahoge. Just if that makes any sense. But yeah, there we have it. Max Sinister. Yep. There it is. It's real. Me when I'm British. That's the only difference between us. Should have been a little red Sims crystal. Fuck! Yeah. Yeah. Little red plum bob. Y'all ever think about the fact it's called a plum bob? It's a fun word, plum bob. Plum bob, plum bob. I truly have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm fucking existing, dude. I'm fucking existing. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, that's that. Just edit the image and change it to the new thumbnail, no one will know. Except for everybody who is here currently and everybody who is watching the VOD, which I will have to piece together. Oh boy. Plum Bob SquarePants, exactly. Exactly. Or should this guy be in the corner? That's him in the corner. That's him in the spotlight, being Mr. Sinister. I have to mark another Mr. Sinister tangent on this VOD. I think this will just be marked as a weird just chatting segment. We're gonna have like a big technical difficulty segment. Man, what a world we live in. What a time. I can show you guys just some images I have downloaded, I suppose. I've been working on editing. So I have just random images downloaded that I've been using as a gag. My board was just X streams since Mr. Sinister was mentioned. That... oh boy, it'll be a bit hard to figure that out. If I pull up my recently downloaded images, let's see here. What do we got? I have Jeff the Killer. I also have the Joker. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. I have the Joker saved right now. I had to search through so many Joker images to find a good one because there's so many iterations of the Joker. How many dollar for whiteboard with X amount of streams since Mr. Sinister was mentioned? Oh boy, got the facial structure of a dentist? What the fuck does that mean? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Now I'm just thinking about Little Shop of Horrors dentist. Which one is that? That one's the thumbnail. Okay. I have a lot of unlabeled images. Boy oh boy. Boy oh boy. What a time. What a time, chat. Hey, Blade! What a hell of a stream to catch. I don't know what my energy is right now. I feel like I'm drunk or something. I've not had any alcohol. I'm like, I feel like something. This is what you think dentists look like? Like the fucking too much of that funny, guys? Is your exposure to dentists solely from Little Shop of Horrors? Or have you even... is this just coincidental? Oh my goodness. I had to go through so many versions of the Joker and I settled on that image. I had... when you look up the Joker, there's so many images. There's so many images to sort through. It's just like, damn. So many Jokers. Too many Jokers. Okay, let's see here. I'm just like, what do I even do right now? What do I even do? The world is crazy. The stream is crazy. Mr. Sinister's here. Mr. Sinister's here. Wah. Wah. Okay, okay, okay. I have to recategorize just everything. Your relationship with your dentist is none of my concern. Damn, alright. Go play Christian Balatro? Are you saying to play Balatro and describing... Your first message did not send? It was the punchline? Well, at least I'm not the only one finally losing it, Artificer. You're all coming down with me. Abandon all hope of the devil and, like, repent or something. Blah, blah. And Christian Balatro. I only paused because I was like, are you describing the act of playing Balatro using the word Christian as a adjective not being literal here, but instead invoking of a sense of purity and a sense of righteousness? Or is there a Balatro knockoff that is inexplicably Christ-themed that I am unaware of? And I truly did not know which was the answer, because I feel like that was the 50-50. Our own conclave. The Pope is dead, and the new Pope is gonna be Jimbo from Balatro. Putting all my money on it, putting all the chips on there. Want to bet on the next Pope? Unfortunately, that is illegal in the United States. I don't know if it's legal in other countries, but I have seen the law that we are not allowed to bet on that in the United States of America. What a law, you know? What a thing to have written. Bet the new Pope is gonna be Christian? Ooh. I'll do you one better, Haldo. I'll do you one better. Specifically Catholic. I bet it. I bet it. Passes you a crisp $1 bill, putting it all on a man. Whoa. Holy shit. I bet that he's gonna be old. New Pope will be Mormon! I feel like that would just upset literally everybody involved. New everybody loses. I bet he will live in the Vatican. Not necessarily now, you know, but I bet once he becomes Pope, he'll live in the Vatican. Can Mr. Sinister be the Pope? I don't know nearly enough about the qualifications one needs to be a pope, nor do I know enough about Mr. Sinister's religious beliefs to fully give you a correct answer about that. From my understanding of it, one would need to be a devout Christian. I don't know if Mr. Sinister necessarily is. He doesn't really talk about it as much. I mean, we have Nightcrawler, who is really religious, and I believe specifically Catholic as well. So he's more of a candidate. I do believe he was a priest on multiple occasions. The Catholics are be Catholic. Did I say the Catholics? The requirements are be Catholic and be voted in. Nightcrawler was the anti-pope, he's not allowed. But I still feel like, you know, in a different world, you know, not 616, maybe in a different time. He has the capabilities of it. I guess by opening it up that way, anybody has the capabilities of it. But I mean, I feel like he has more likelihood than Mr. Sinister. I feel like if any Marvel character, I don't know if... Now this doesn't make any sense here, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't know shit about this guy. I feel like Doctor Doom could be the Pope. I realize now that I don't have any background music right now. I'm just sort of the silence really was heavy there. Like, I don't even think he's Christian. He does not have the vibes of somebody who's Christian. He seems like he has the vibes of somebody who's like myself first and foremost and everybody else, I suppose. But yeah. Dr. Doomwood, bishop of his own country. He does have his own country. I feel like he could call himself his own pope if he wanted to. Now, we are saying the pope. Not a pope, though. I do suppose that is a difference. I suppose anybody could be a pope if pope is a title in a community that they serve or that they are a part of. You know? Whereas Pope, we're saying the Pope, invokes specifically the mind of the one in the Vatican. Lord of the Catholics, I don't know what you would call it. Would be the anti-Pope. I hope I got the right amount of antis. Or anti. Anti-Pope. I don't know if that was the right amount either. I'm not good at reading. It's almost like I have a disorder. It makes me not great at it. 6? 1, 2, 3. That's the amount that I'm reading, I think. Yes, 6. Well, I wasn't counting how many I was doing. So. Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. We will never know. We'll never know. Oh boy, chat. Okay, what can we do? I guess we can just keep chatting if we want. Other than the VOD viewers, yeah. Yeah. They're powerful, those guys. Like, okay, I can pull up another game. We can just keep chatting. Or something else. And if you are a VOD viewer, come over on Twitch. Yeah! If you are watching the VOD's channel, if you check the description, there's a link to my Twitch channel. Even if you're not gonna watch it over here, throwing me a follow would be immensely helpful. Thank you very much for even considering it and listening to what I just said. That was... There you go. And if you're a Twitch follower, you can also go to my VOD channel on YouTube. And also my normal channel on YouTube. We're working on making a video that we're gonna upload there. The first one is ready. I just have to... I need to make a thumbnail and I need to, like, write the description and write the title. And, I'm truly in two ways about it. Where I'm just like, I feel bad uploading a YouTube video without proper captions. However, making captions is a whole lot of work. And, you know, I want to be able to do multiple stuff, you know? I don't know if I should, like, if that's something that I should cut, and it's like, damn, dude, if I don't do subtitles, does that mean? Like, all my other videos have subtitles. I don't know. I feel like I might upload them without subtitles, and at some point in the future, I can come back and edit them and add those. Because I don't know if I would be able to... If I want them to be out and actually exist, I feel like that's a big hurdle. And I feel bad about that because I personally love it when YouTube videos have captions. However, I am one guy, and I'm already getting help from one of my mods to do this entirely. You know? If I had a team or something, or if I had more, you know, if I had more, like, brain power, maybe I could do it, but I don't think I will be able to, and I feel bad about it. I'm one guy doing my best. Why does Mack give me such Ash from GT Live? Now, I stopped watching GT Live years ago, so I don't remember who Ash is. Lee? I know Lee watches them, or at least used to. Your new phone battery got pregnant? What? Your last phone battery got pregnant? What? And the new phone allowed Google to make AI subtitles of everything you watched if you wanted it to. Yeah, I mean, it does have, like, the YouTube auto captions on it. Something that does annoy me about YouTube auto captions, the fact that they, like, censor swear words. Like, that sucks. That absolutely... People who are deaf or hard of hearing or have audio processing disorders, like... What the hell? Like, they deserve to know that I'm swearing. Mean? So you know what a lithium battery... okay. Okay, yes, when they poof. When they poof up. And it's like, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Yeah, I've never heard that being described as a battery getting pregnant. But I'm gonna think of that from now on. You have irrevocably changed my lexicon. Oh boy. Doing a big stretch. Came pregnant because you fucked over the battery too much. Ah, I see. Yes, I understand. I comprehend now. Oh, you know what? What's something I can do here? That's a stupid idea. Maybe I should do it. Where is he? I do still have it downloaded. Da-da. Did that work? Okay, 1 second, chat. I am setting up stuff. I am setting up stuff. I'm setting up a silly thing. Hey, look at these guys, see this shit? We're getting this guy. I'm gonna get this guy out here. We're gonna get this freak. Give him a second. He's being mean. He's not working. Come on. There we go. Why are you fucking up? Why is he like a single... Okay, I don't know. I wanted him to work. Why does he not work? Why is he silent? I was like, damn. I was like, maybe this would be a silly thing to do. It's been a while since I've had this freak. Oh, do I have to do him as a game capture? I think I have to do him as a game capture. Oh, there we go. He got it. Allow transparency. Okay, now I gotta... Okay, yeah, now he's working. Now he's working. And then I need to add a filter. Properties. No, not properties. Isn't this great, chat? Don't we love all of this happening? Add filter, chroma key, or color key, rather. There we go. Now he exists. Let's make him a bit larger here. Oh, yeah, what does he think about Mr. Sinister? Let's see here. Do I remember the button that makes him talk?
Feeling old yet?
Not particularly, ReactBot. Is he quiet? I know the first time we had him over, he was quiet. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm working on making him better. Let's get that little green around him to be less... There we go, now he's normal. Now we got this freak. How you doing, ReactBot? It's been a bit since we saw you.
I do that.
Okay. Da 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 da. Let me do something real quick. Okay. I'm just writing down a number. Mack, ReactBot, and Mr. Sinister. The collab is great. The collab is insane. Isn't that right, ReactBot? I didn't know he could do that. I just turned up his volume too. Thank you, ReactBot. Like, wow. Did I not put a time limit on that routine? I guess it doesn't matter. Wow. What a time to be alive. ReactBot, I know I couldn't complete Of the Devil. Do you have any, like, insight about that game for us? Well, that's Lev's insight. Do you have any insight, ReactBot?
Is that a JoJo reference?
I've only seen one episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I am not the person to ask. I've only seen the one episode. And there was Let's Go Eat Some Italian Food, I think was the name of it. You got a request? What's up, Aldo? Can I make this guy even bigger here? Add Papyrus to the collab. Yeah, here, okay. Let me make ReactBot bigger. There we go. I want him to be on a similar level to me. Can I find like a transparent image of Papyrus? I guess it doesn't really matter. Mr. Sinister's not transparent. I don't think I have... No, I don't. I haven't drawn Papyrus in so long. I'm like, I don't have any good recent art of Papyrus that I've done that I can add. Okay, now this one's just annoying. Because it has just a bright background. Okay, let's see here. I have him. Add image. Add new source, add new image, Is this? That's Papyrus. There he is. There he is. There he is. Now the thing is about this guy is he's got a full white background here, which is a little... It's a little annoying, but you know. We can put him back here. He can sit on top of this guy's bald head, whoever this guy is. That could be a weird Professor X, I don't know. He's never drawn with hair like that so far in the show, even in flashbacks. Yeah, okay, make him, there we go, now he's standing. Move him a little bit like that. Beautiful. Looking pics. That is a good image of him. I will take that. That is good. That's better. That's better. Okay, let me save that to the correct folder. That almost went into my folder of me. My folder of images of me specifically. Okay, goodbye to this Papyrus. We don't need that Papyrus. We only need so many papyruses. Papyri. There he is. That's beautiful. Okay, let's make him a little smaller. There we go. He can be over here. This truly is the collab of the century. Isn't that right, ReactBot?
Edit. Thanks for the likes.
I regret that you're the only one who can talk.
Aw, hell nah.
Papyrus, can you believe this shit?
I failed to see the humor here.
Well, I'm asking Papyrus. That's the joke, is that I'm asking Papyrus and he can't respond, but you can. The joke is also that you are made up of about 700 phrases or so, and whenever I push a button, you say something random from one of those phrases.
No, that's wrong!
Well, he does have more than 700, but I didn't get any of the DLC, so I don't have the 1,200 or something like that. I don't have that many. Oh boy. My tail... Oh. Uh-oh. I think somebody realized I was on the big screen. Uh-oh. How do you feel about the fact that we can't have shit on big screen?
As an AI language model, I am unable to react to this.
Damn, okay. Water has been ingested. I'm just like, what do I do still? I don't get how people can do like super long just chatting streams. It really makes, like, how do you do that? How do you do that? I don't know how many points you've spent today. Oh boy. I feel like you've done a lot of redeems today, so around 13k. Oh my goodness, I didn't change the redeem that goes down in price every day. That's my bad. You know what? In recompense, I will move it down by 2 million. Instead of going down to 887 million, I'll move it down to 886 million in recompense. And I mean, technically, we've had 2 streams today. Technically. Because of because of the whole incident before. Oh boy. I mean, how do you feel about all of those glitches that were happening, ReactBot?
I don't like that.
Yeah, I didn't really like it either. It's been a lot. But what do you think, ReactBot? Do we continue just chatting, or should I like find a game or something to do?
Oh yeah, that's cute.
That's cute. Does that mean yes? Does that mean find a game?
Cool video.
I think that's a yes. Can I just like I'll just say things to ReactBot and I'll see how he feels about various games that I could play. Find a cute game? That is also a good idea. Do I have any cute games? I have Cat Goes Fishing.
Amazeballs.
Oh, he settled on that immediately. I was gonna go through various ones. You mind if I ask you some other ideas here? Or are you just fully set on Cat Goes Fishing?
Oh, how the turntables.
You know what game got clones, Balatro? You know what also has clowns? Monster Prom 4, Monster Con. But I think I can... What do you think here, ReactBot? Balatro? How do you feel about that?
The old one was better.
It's not a sequel, or... Do you mean just poker? Okay, whatever. Well, if you don't like Balatro, how about... What else do we have? We have... I could pull up... just Corpse Party again, and we could try out some other endings, or maybe some, like, of the extras. What do you think?
We are the dream makers.
I don't like the expression he made at the end there, so I'm taking that as a no. There's Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers.
No God. On cap.
No God? On cap. We were talking about the Pope earlier, ReactBot. You missed your chance. I'm sorry, we're not talking about... let's see here. We have observation duty?
Holy crap, Lois.
It's not one of the recent ones. It's observation duty 6. Does that change your opinion?
Is he okay?
I feel like that was negative. We also have sticky business.
That's crazy, but okay.
Well, that's positive. You were also positive for, Cat Goes Fishing. There's also Wobble Dogs.
Relatable.
Yeah, it is relatable. Okay, so that's 3 yeses. And there's also... I could do, like, some browser games or something.
This really shows how oppressed gamers are.
I don't know if that's positive or negative in this context. Are browser games bad, or do you like them?
I don't know what I expected.
I'm sorry that I'm not understanding you. But I would genuinely like to know your opinion, ReactBot.
Heckin' chonker.
I don't know why I invited you back.
I need a drink after that.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, maybe I should run an actual poll with the chat. Or, yeah, let's do that, shall we? We have about 2 hours of stream left. So we're going to start a poll here, and you know what? I will let you guys do a rigged one, so if you guys want to spend noodles, you can spend noodles. What we... I don't know why Haldo really wants me to play poker. I don't have any poker games downloaded. The only closest thing I have is Balatro. And it's like, what? Huh? what we play in gamers. I will say, what I will do tomorrow is I will probably play Monster Con tomorrow, is the plan. I'll probably maybe send out a notice about that, or maybe something. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. Let's see here. The games that ReactBot said yes to. I don't know what... Okay. He said that one. And he said yes to that one. Oh, I didn't ask your opinion on Peglin, ReactBot. He really likes Peglin, apparently. Every time he does one of those, it's crazy to me. Oh my goodness, okay. I am going to do a poll anyway. But, that was the most positive answer. We're gonna do a poll. We got the 4 options that he said yes to. And I'll include browser games as one. He actually said yes and you're not gonna listen. Well, 1984, that's up to the masses. This isn't a monarchy. He's not your king. This is a democracy, and you all get to vote. Now, this democracy is rigged, where if you have more money, you can get more votes. ReactBot did not get a vote. I will put a single vote towards Peglin for him, but he does not have any noodles because he is poor and broke. And you guys are rich and epic, and you can lobby the government. So, what you guys can simulate that by this poll, where you can spend an additional noodle to get more votes. Not a big fan of the government, yeah. But guys, this is up to you as well. ReactBot's not gonna be the one playing or watching. I guess he will be sort of watching. I mean, are you really set on Peglin?
Credit to whoever made this.
The people who made it? Let's see here, I can check. Peglin was made by Red Nexus Games. That's who it was made by. I don't have the names of every single person who worked on it. I do like to read the credits of games, but I don't remember every single name that I read because there's a lot of them. I mean, I can view... Let's see how the poll is going. I said that I did a long one. Peglin is in the lead. We have, 3 votes for Peglin, 1 vote for Wobble Dogs, and technically 4 votes for Peglin, because ReactBot also gets a vote. Now it's 5 for Peglin, 6 for Peglin, 7 including ReactBot. Oh, nope, 8 including ReactBot now. It is... The Peglin is going up and up, and nothing else is getting a vote. There's the one single one for Wobble Dogs. And now we are at 21 for Peglin. What's really fun about the polls is as soon as I start commenting on them, they start going crazier. Isn't that right, ReactBot?
Whoa, what did I just witness?
Exactly. What you've witnessed is the fact that there are now 36 votes for Peglin, 37 including ReactBot. 40 now. 45? 51? There is also 1 singular vote for Cat Goes Fishing now. So currently, the standings are 64 for Peglin, 3 for Wobble Dogs, 1 for Cat Goes Fishing. Oh, now there's also 1 for Sticky Business. 2 for Sticky Business now. 81 for Peglin, 85 for Peglin. In second place, we have 9 votes for Wobble Dogs at the moment, with 95 now for Peglin and 20 for Wobble Dogs, 98 for Peglin. The gap is closing, but not significantly enough. The ads are currently happening. I did not even address them. My rhythm has been fucked. I have been thrown off my rhythm to an insane degree. The poll is nearly over. The gap has closed a bit, but it is still a significant win, with 141 votes for Peglin and 60 votes for Wobble Dogs, followed by a 5, a 5, and a 5. A 3-way tie for both third place or last place, depending on how you want to look at it, for the other 3 options there. Alright, in that case, we are going to copy ReactBot. We're going to go over to this. We're going to paste ReactBot over here. And hopefully, we don't... God, our proportions are so different. God, our proportions are so different. Here, like, if I make our heads the same size... Actually, they're not super off if I make our heads the same size. He's just lower. You know? We're not super off. He's just lower than me. What about Papyrus and Sinister? Yeah, I'll get them too. We just gotta do a little bit of a trip back and forth here. Just place these guys over here. And we will grab Papyrus and put him over here as well. What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. Alright. Okay. Now make him kiss. Which ones? How? Alright. Let's pull up Peglin. Let's also rename Peglin. Rename, and by rename I mean change category. The 2 hotties. I'm not kissing any of these freaks. No offense, Papyrus. No offense, Papyrus. Just not while you have that expression on. Okay. Peglin! Now, if you guys haven't seen Peglin, this is a game I've played before on stream. It's a fun little thing. I enjoy it a whole lot. And it seems that our good friend ReactBot also enjoys that. Isn't that right?
If this gets 10,000 likes, nothing will happen.
That is, in fact, true. Alright. Let's see here. I did immediately get achievements upon loading into here. We'll pull this up. Hopefully that's normal. Hopefully this is fine. I'm gonna take the intensity. You know what? I think it's fine. I don't notice it myself. Alright. I did get achievements immediately upon loading in because I know that I haven't played this game since the recent update. So, like, there's new stuffs. As you can see, I have a preference for which character that I play. I am a big round drill enjoyer. And I still have not unlocked this freak, whatever they are. Yeah, there are new achievements now that I've not yet. The end of the rainbow. Whoa. I have done that before, I guess now, but it doesn't count because I've not fucking... Oh, same as that. Alright. Like, I have to do it now that the achievement's in there. But alright, let's do a bit of a time here. ReactBot, do you have a preference on which class that I play?
Okay.
Yes, you do, or... Okay, our options here are Peglin, Roundrill, who's my personal favorite, and Spinventor. Now, do any of those sound really cool?
This is why I love America.
Yeah, democracy. That's... Anyway, let's see here. Like, Roundrel's my favorite. Are you cool with Roundrel?
Couldn't be me.
But you're not playing. I'm the one who's... Are you fine with me playing Roundrel?
Dude's going goblin mode.
Yeah, I am. This game is about goblins. That is... yeah, I guess we'll just do the normal Peglin then? The normal default Peglin? Is that what you want?
Smash that like button if you agree.
I'll take that as a yes. Alright, we are going with our standard Peglin. As you can see over here, because once you beat a round with a certain guy, you unlock a Crucible, which is a challenge. It's the next layer of difficulty to that thing. I'm currently on Crucible 9 with Peglin. That's why, you know, Roundrel, I'm on Crucible 14, so I beat normal and then 13 levels of Crucible with this guy. Spin Ventura, I'm only on Crucible 2. So now I'm on Crucible 9 with Peglin, who is the default. So, we will do this here. Okay, our first booster. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones. You cool with that, ReactBot?
Legit mood.
Yeah, it is a legit move. This is one of my favorite ones. The ability for these bombs to detonate in one hit has come in clutch for me so many times. Okay, so our boss that we're fighting is the slime boss, which I'm pretty neutral about that. What are the... That's pretty one of the fine ones. Right, yes, Peglin's creature here. Peglin, each of these starter little guys here have their own special ball, as well as the Pebballs that they come with. Peglin's special one is the Dag Orb, which has weak regular damage but massive crit damage. If I'd hit normally one of these pegs, I'll only do 1 damage. But if I hit this crit thing down here, I will get more damage. But because it's going to be really unlikely for me to hit that, I'm going to hit backspace, and I'm not going to play that one this time. Instead, I'm going to play a Pebble. I'm going to set off that bomb and get some money. There we go. Excellent. Okay, now we have those guys there. There's going to be one more guy. I think I'm going to aim for money a lot in this opening. That's what I like to do, is aiming for money in this opening round here. It's pretty... Like, I don't feel like I'm in too much danger. And if I get hurt, then I can recover pretty quickly. Especially if I have money. There we go, we got our little guys. Okay, we've taken a little bit of damage. Alright, I'm gonna do that so we can get our guaranteed crit here. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That kills that guy. Got this guy here. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, there's the crit. 21 damage. 8. Can I hit that crit? No, I cannot. Every time I say no, I cannot, just know that I'm thinking about Jared 19. And baby, I never fucking learn how to read. Alright, I'm gonna go for the crit and hopefully... Yes, I did hit the refresh. That's beautiful. Okay, oh, this is one of my favorite balls. This is one of my favorite balls. I'm taking it immediately. Alright, let's look at what's upcoming. I think I'm gonna go this way so I can fight that mini-boss. When you fight a mini-boss, you get another relic. And I think it's pretty helpful to have them. Don't you agree?
Ah, the good old days.
Sure. Okay. Oh, I was so hoping that that would work. I'm glad it did. Okay, we've got one bomb there. That'll bonk those guys. If it's called a relic, yeah, you're true! True! Okay, hopefully I don't get all the bombs, thank goodness. Okay, because there's still that one guy left that I would love. I was hoping I could save a bomb for. We got a card from that guy. That's fun. Okay, I would love to upgrade my Jack Orb Lantern. Some of the puns in this game are better than others, shall we say. Alright, we got another one here. Okay, that's a little freak. Gonna do nice little bit of that. Yeah, if I missed the refresh orb thing there, the refresh peg. Okay. Let it bounce a little bit. Bomb. Okay. Now it's going... See, that's the fun thing about the Jack Orb Lantern, is that it comes back through the top and goes through the board a second time. And it also can target a specific guy. Not necessarily the one in front. There we go. Getting a bit of money here. Excellent. I think I'm going to upgrade my Jack Orb Lantern again. And I'm gonna go to the mini-boss. Let's see which mini-boss it is. I hope it's the Minotaur. That's my favorite one. It's these fucking trees. Okay. They're not the worst. They're not the worst. Those fucking pea shooter ass plants. Those are my enemy. But I love fighting the Minotaur. Do not fuck the trees. I'm not planning on it. It sounds pretty uncomfortable. The sap will get you stuck? I was honestly more so worried about splinters, to be fair. Okay. I get that bomb? Yes! Not planning or not planting. Either, really. There's a joke to be made about seed, but I don't want to have to think about it too hard in order to get there. There's also a joke to be made about the fact that I use the word hard, but look, I'm playing a game where I'm using balls to hit pegs, okay? There's jokes to be made around every corner. There we go. When will this guy fucking die? Okay, I've hit the bomb, so the guy will die now. Okay, now that guy's in front, and I can hit that crit. Oh, beautiful! Oh, beautiful! Ooh, I love the cauldron. Okay, now we got a new relic. Let's see here. I'm not quite sure. What do you think, ReactBot?
This is so Gen Z pilled.
I mean, I am. That is true. 1, 2, or 3, what do you think?
I'm on the weird side of YouTube.
Weird. Which of these is the weirdest? I mean, every prime numbered shot pierces an additional enemy? That's pretty weird. I'll take it, sure. We're gonna go to the left here. This maybe we can, you know, get some money here or something to that effect. There we go. We got 1 bomb, 2 bomb. I believe our bombs are doing 50. I don't think we're at the Crucible level where they... Yeah. We're not at the Crucible level where the bombs do less damage. So I can still plan around that accordingly. I find this game fun to play when I'm, like, you know, watching a long video or something to that effect. As you can tell by the fact that when I loaded into it, I had to turn the sound back on, because I'm used to just watching some sort of video essay or something to that effect. We can upgrade our cauldron bubble. We're gonna go over here to this chest. Wall bounces contribute to damage. I think we're going with this, aren't we?
I find that joke a little offensive.
I wasn't joking, I was being serious, and fuck you. Okay. Can I get it? Ah, damn it. Most relatable thing I've said? I truly do not even remember what I've said. My mind is vacated. Guess what you're doing right now? Oh, is this the, playing a game while listening to something else? Look. Sometimes you just need the stimuli. Sometimes your brain just needs the stimuli, and who am I to deny the stim of the lie? Come on, hit the bomb. Yay! For this, I didn't even say what I'm doing here. For this, encounter, this big slime bag drops slimes out of it. And, oh hell yes. But I'm focusing on it, honestly, mostly because I'm used to playing the Roundrel, who does a random negative status effect to an enemy every time it hits. Now the thing about that is if I apply a negative status effect to this large guy here, any slime that comes out of it also has that negative status effect. So it's pretty good for this one. But now I should probably focus on the guys who are in front of me rather than the thing that dispenses more. Okay, cauldron bubble, hell yes. Okay. I missed the... There we go. We are going to just go here. Excellent, and I feel like it should die there. Great. Okay, I am not hitting this fucking refresh. There we go. There we go. Okay, there go our pebbles. We're definitely gonna need to heal after this fight. There's no way I'm getting that. I think it's worth it. This one hits all enemies. And it implies spinfection, which is a poison status effect. And it's really good. Okay. We have the Mask of Sorrow, we have the Pebag, and the Smoke mod. I think I'm leaning towards the Mask of Sorrow. What do you say, ReactBot?
Stonks.
It is pretty stonks. I mean, especially now that we have, when we have our cauldron bubble. Because it'll make that spinfection even stronger. Sideboards start with +3 bomb or more coin. What say you?
On God, no cap.
I mean, I'm leaning toward, I think, maybe bomb?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. This one gives you +3 bombs, and this one gives you 10 extra coins. These are at the start of battle, these are like the chance to get, not necessarily. Or, while the bombs, they are still there. What do you think, ReactBot? Should I take the bombs?
Obsessed with these vibes.
Sure. I'll take that as a yes. Alright. We're going down here. Oh, it's this motherfucker again. I truly was hoping it was the Minotaur. I love the Minotaur. Bap. Beautiful. Beautiful baps. Okay. Oh, what a beautiful go-around there. Look at that. I'm pretty sure that, if I remember how Spinfection works correctly, that guy's gonna die, right? Yeah! Okay. Bum. Excellent! Excellent, alright. Now, are any of these good, or should I say? I do like multi-ball. Yeah, I'm gonna take this guy. I don't know how to pronounce it. Previously thrown bombs, now refresh. Bombs deal even more damage. I think I'm gonna take the fact that they refresh. I think that's better. Overall. I'm gonna aim for money currently. I think it's fine if I take the little bit of damage that comes from landing in the fire. Okay, we're fighting some bats. See, this is why it's really good to have these, the ability to refresh bombs, because they're truly, especially before you hit the Crucible level where they are nerfed, really good. Really good, and they hit all of the enemies, they do 50 damage. It's excellent. Like, these guys are gonna die here, and then my pumpkin's gonna take this guy out. Oh no? I guess I started that sentence before, and I wasn't sure. Rub Orb is one of my favorites. I have to get it, even though I probably should have healed there, you know? Okay, we're going here. Oh, we got the fucking egg. Yeah, I'll take the egg. There's an egg that you can get whenever you get into that thing. You get the egg and you, instead of attacking, it heals you equal to shot damage, but permanently breaks when hitting something solid, so we're just gonna be ignoring that egg, isn't that right, ReactBot?
So true.
Yup. Okay, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. That was beautiful. That was music to my ears. That was the world. Alright, now let's heal. Alright, well, we're gonna take a bit more coin. We're aiming for coin right now. Alright, we got 5. That's pretty fine. Alright, we're gonna fight the slime. You feeling... We can beat this slime, can't we, ReactBot?
Don't mind if I do.
Hell yeah. Oh, there goes our Rub Orb. It's a little weird on this level because these red bits here stop our momentum pretty harshly. And the Rub Orb is all about momentum. Or at least about bouncing. But you know, that's not gonna stop us. We're gonna aim over here. Oh, beautiful. 2 bombs and a gunk. Okay. Can I get into the middle there? I know that, like, by the end of this, if this guy keeps on approaching me, I'm gonna be in the middle. I can't reach that, I don't think, so we're going to go for that. Okay, see, now I'm in the middle. I'm trying to hit that refresh! Okay. I'm not gonna throw the slime. By slime, I meant to say egg. But there we go. And I believe I'm at the level, yep, I do still fully heal. Once you hit a certain level of Crucible, you don't fully heal after that. You only heal, like, most of it, but not all of it. Should we upgrade the this one that I can't pronounce, or the Rub Orb?
Guys, we can all agree that abstinence rules, right?
Is that an argument for or against rubber?
Did you know that most of my viewers aren't subscribed to me?
Okay, I'm going
Smash
with
that
Rubber
sub
Orb,
button
we're
and
going with
ring that bell.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, 2 rare orbs. Plus orbs are randomly upgraded 3 times and 50 gold is acquired. All orbs get morbid, but the boards contain half as many. Refreshes rounded down, so that's 0. Rebalance the start of battle, and whenever I reload, but I have a -1 orb discards. Every activated peg gets upgraded, but all attacks have -4 and -4. I think we're gonna go with Haglin's Satchel, because there are no downsides to this one, other than the fact that I don't get to choose what orbs get added. Let's see here, what do we got? We got the Spintress payment, which gives us more damage for every gold we have. And we have the Orbalisk, which gains more power depending on how many pebbles are in my satchel. So, I mean, that's pretty good, because I haven't gotten rid of any of my pebbles. Okay, that's my least favorite boss on this floor, but I've beaten them before. I can do it again. Okay, now these mirrors do reflect damage back at me, but I think I'll be fine. They do not reflect damage from targeted attacks, like the Jack Orb Lantern, as well as bombs. They only do it for melee attacks, is I suppose the correct term. So yes, we've hit bombs here, so this guy's going to explode, and then this damage will go to you. Excellent. This is another one where it's like damage is, not a worry. I don't know if I can hit that on this go-around, so we'll go with the Pebble. There's no way for me to actively aim for it. Great. We can go for this multi-ball guy here. Maybe we can hit that refresh. Nope. Okay, we got this guy. Excellent. Spintress payment. There we go. Oh my goodness, with 1 hit point remaining. Okay, we're gonna heal, and we're going to upgrade. Yeah, we'll upgrade our Orbalisk. Okay, now this is a good moment to look at the map. I believe, yeah, we're gonna go to the right. The branching pathway on this floor is always good to check the map before we do. I don't know if that sentence made full sense, but it made sense to me, and I'm the one playing, so that's what matters. Alright, there we go. 2 bombs. And then that. Okay, now we have our beautiful pumpkin. Our beautiful Jack Orb Lantern. There we go. Doing its little things. Come on, hit the bombs. No? Wow. Alright. Okay, I guess that one had Pierce, right? I forgot we had that. Forgot we took that, ability or whatever. I missed the bomb! Okay, so we are gonna kill this one guy. Which is pretty cool. So now we only have to deal with this guy. And I say fuck it, let's do our egg. Okay. Ruborb, we gotta get 181 damage here. Got 108 currently. 112. 16. Oh, that was so close to the crit. We got up to 148. And this guy's not gonna get a chance to damage us. 'Cause he's dead. Alright, there we go. Whee! Alright. I like this level a lot. I find it very fun. Because it's got the moving parts, it's got the mirror parts. It's really great. It's just satisfying to watch the ball go flying everywhere. Look at that. What a beautiful time. Oh, we hit the crit and the refresh. Our beautiful pumpkin. There we go. I'm not sure if I did hit a bomb, good. Excellent! Alright, we're gonna heal again. And we can upgrade this guy, I think. And then we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go ahead and get the relic. +1 orb discards. Increase max HP. No, I'm gonna go with this guy. I don't know if I'm going to utilize that, really. Oh, that was so close. If I get all of those bombs in one, I do get the, chance to get another relic, and that's pretty cool. Isn't that right, ReactBot?
I don't like that.
No, I think it's fun. I think it's a fun mechanic. I guess we can both respectfully disagree. It is respectful, right?
Catch my upvote.
Yeah. Anyway. We're introducing shields now, which is always annoying, but what can we do? Well, we have a bomb. That's something we can do, but it doesn't fully get rid of the shield. And of course, there's a magic guy and an arrow guy. Ah, fucking magic guy. I will say, the second floor is my least favorite of the 3 floors. I don't know if that's the right term, I forget. Yeah, castle. The castle is my least favorite of the areas, but I mean, I don't dislike it. But, you know, I just prefer the other 2 much, much more. Got that bomb. Oh, I love watching the rub orb go crazy. Okay. That bomb. Probably should have went for the refresh one, but I just the opportunity was there. Bonk. Okay, so that guy's dead. That's pretty great. Need to get 535 damage here. We got over 100 there, so that's pretty cool. Plus, this guy still has a little bit of spinfection left. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, 177 hit points now. There goes our little guy. Really, we've hit 1 bomb so far. Let me just crit. And that's more bombs, and how fun. Excellent. Alright, we are going to heal as well as increase our max HP. All orbs have Echo 10? Oh, thank everything. That's great. We are going to go to the middle. And we will evaluate once we're there. Ooh, I do like this relic a whole lot. This is something that can happen where you can get this little guy. Your max HP is cut in half, but you steal 1 health from the selected enemy for every 5 orbs activated. This is one of my favorite relics. I always take this. It's beautiful. I do not have enough money to go to the shop, so I'm going to be going to the right. And I think depending on our relic, we can see where we want to go. I'll take that. Should I aim specifically for the left or right, or should I try the bomb thing?
This reminds me of epic meal time.
I'm gonna try the bomb thing. There we go! Okay. Pegs have a 5% chance to refresh into bombs. Heal 1 for every 15 pegs activated. I think I'll go with that. That seems pretty good. Fuck it, we'll go this way. We'll have to dig the mini-boss on here, but it's another relic for us. Oh, we get a free stop by Peglin. I would love for this guy, you know what, no, I want this guy to be upgraded. Our money guy is a bit bad at the moment because we are so broke, but hopefully we can get more. Ooh, I like fighting this guy. This guy's silly. Okay, now we have this. I don't know if I can reach the crit. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna put that guy away because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the crit, or at least not reliably. This guy, though, this guy I trust. As you can see, we are currently full up on health, and this guy has taken quite a bit of damage. There we go, get a bomb thrown at you. Now we're back over here. We'll crit. We'll hit our refresh. And we will go fucking crazy. I love the rub orb. Alright, this guy has 183 health left. He had 173 before. Oh my god, he's got 69. Not anymore, but you know. And we got a little thing from him for our encyclopedia. You know what? Yes, we'll upgrade that as well. Pegboards start with twice as many bombs. Non-Pebble orbs gain +1, +2 for every other orb with the same type owned. We're gonna go with twice as many bombs. We're gonna be so bomb-pilled. We are going to dash through the flames. I don't care about those orbs. That's your right call, right, ReactBot?
Oh, ew, you can see the rotoscoping.
Shut up, dude. Oh, there we go. This is the most annoying of the bosses. I'm gonna be completely honest. I forget their pronouns. I know a lot of these bosses actually have them. It makes these fucking portraits here. And then when they die, I get poisoned. But they also, when they are alive, remove my pegs that I can hit. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got another bomb over here that I think I'm gonna angle for. There we go, and we got that refresh. Gives us a lot of bombs that we are possible to hit. Excellent. This guy is already down pretty well. 1952, that's a year! That's also my enemy's health at the moment. 1950, 1850 went down beautifully. The rub orb is going to be Nevermind. There we go. We do need to hit more pegs for sure.
Bro went sicko mode.
Thank you. I say that because we need more health. So we needed more health.
Caught in 4K.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, these things happen. Especially on that boss. I'm not good at that boss.
I just want to say to the haters, it's not my fault you have back knee.
Okay. Now we're gonna continue. We're gonna try again with this little guy. Alright, would we like a boost? Of course. Let's see here. Let's take... Let's be immune to attack damage while reloading. Is that the mole? I believe that was the mole as the boss here. Okay. Now we just do this little stuffs again. That was so much damage. That was so overkill. A bam. A bonk. Excellent. There we go. Oh, I love the rub orb. I love the rub orb. Don't you love the rub orb?
Bro really thinks he's woke.
Because of the rub orb? Okay, moving on. We got the strange mirror. Oh, remove all orbs! Yes! I know that got rid of my beloved rub orb, but I love the Ouroboros, which you get by removing all your orbs here. The Ouroboros is a fun... It's a fun little guy to get. Oh, hello, Haglin. I would love for you to upgrade my Ouroboros. Ouroboros has Echo, as well as Persist. And those work together beautifully. Echo means that whatever damage you have is repeated by the next guy to a certain extent. So like if I dealt 100 damage and then I had Echo 40, I would deal 40 damage on top of whatever other damage I had, you know? I do a percentage more, and because I have Persist, I fire the orb multiple times. Fuck that guy sucks. Okay, here we are. Must circle, increase the amount gained by 1, reduce self-damage. I'll take that. I don't have any guys that do that, but it'll be nice to have just in case. Whenever you reload, heal 6. Sure, that seems pretty nice, especially with me only having the 1 orb. Yeah, and all, you know. It does have persist, but still. Heal 15% of your max health for every 100 gold collected. Your aimer is longer and displays an additional bounce. I think I'll take the Haglin's hat. Ba-ba-ba. Ah, this fucking... Yeah, I'll shake the tree. I got an egg again. There's my Minotaur! This is such a fun one to fight. Look at this. God, I love the way it goes. I love the roll. It's so fun. Ah. It's so satisfying to fight this one. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah, I almost hit that. I almost hit that crit. Okay, the refresh is over there now. Da-da-da. Excellent. Whee! And beautiful. We will upgrade our Ouroboros to now Persist 5, Echo 80. What do we have here? We have the Puppet, the Crystal Catalyst, and the Parallel Boomiverse. I like Crystal Catalyst. We don't have anything that gives Spinfection, but it would be nice. If we get anything with Spinfection, this will be really good. Ba-ba-ba. Alright, now we... And the boss is the mole. Missed those bombs completely, but... who's counting? Other than the game. Counting how much damage that I have. And that I do. And that I... Yes. There we go. Excellent. Bomba. Bomba for all. Now this guy can come in front here, and I can target you. Whenever the tree enemies die, their bodies stay on the field and provide a obstacle. I didn't mean to do that, but I did anyway. Just sort of operated on instinct there, and I didn't intend to. Oh, this is a fun one. This is a fun level. I like these ones. Fun board. It's all squiggly. It's all squiggly and wiggly. I like the ones where the pegs move. I just find it fun. I just think it's neat. Okay. I'm hitting these crits a lot when I'm not even aiming for them. Okay, there goes the slime. That leaves us with this bat. Excellent. Alright, and I don't even feel like I want to get any other orbs because those can actually be a detriment to this orb. Because for this one, you know, my damage is only going to go up. Unless, you know, of course I deal less damage than I did the previous round, in which case my potential... My potential capacity for damage only goes up. Whereas if I incorporate another orb, then that might interfere with the echo. Da-da-da. Bonk. Okay, now the mole is in front again, but now the mole is behind again. Okay, we've done our refresh. We've got enough damage to kill that pea shooter. Yeah, good night, Haldo. Remember to not lose track of time. Is that a warning from experience, or is that genuine piece of advice? Alright, here we are. Another bomb. Here we go. You know what, ReactBot, which of the three is your favorite, boss? Do you know? Is it the mole?
Okay, this next one is gonna break your brain.
Well, there's two other ones, so it's not the mole, it's either Leshy or the slime. Discussing late stream time is behind because of the prior problems. True. I don't actually- where even does it say? I don't even know where it's set. There, I found it. It's at the very top of the page. It's like, I see where the stream does tell me what time it is, how long I've been live. I always go by, like, the actual clock. But I appreciate that. But okay, so is your favorite the slime?
Love the aesthetic.
It is the slime. The slime is your favorite. Got it. Let's see here. What the? Let's see here. Yeah, I'll take that. I find confusion fun. Alright, we got the face wall. Is that your favorite on this floor, ReactBot?
Yikes.
I'll take that as a no. Is it the painter?
Rip, bozo.
Is that you telling that to me, or is that you saying no? Here, I'll ask, is your favorite on this floor the javelin guy?
Ezekiel chapter 23 verse 20. There she lusted after her lovers, whose genitals were like those of donkeys, and whose emission was like that of horses.
I think that means that the javelin guy is your favorite? The big, like, catapult? I don't even know if javelins are- I don't know how to describe it. It's like a big crossbow. Okay, ReactBot. Okay. These fuckers are being annoying to me. Alright. I mean, I guess I could ask- I mean, we're not on the third, like, level here, but do you have a favorite on the third level for the bosses, ReactBot?
This is giving off woke vibes.
I'm not sure how, to be completely blunt with you. You say a lot of things, ReactBot, and I really don't know why I invited you back on the channel.
This is so true, you guys.
Yeah? I'm glad you're at least aware of it.
Gonna grade this one a B minus.
Oh. B minus in, like, self-awareness?
Feeling some huge Libra vibes.
I'm a Gemini. But I don't even know where Libra falls zodiac-wise. I don't know when that happens. I know before Gemini is Taurus and before Taurus is Aries. And those are like the three that I know. Orphan is a Libra? Okay, yeah, so that's the opposite end of the year. Unless, is Libra... I know they have elements. Is that the same? Is that also an air sign? Are you getting your uh so I know Gemini is air. I know that Pisces, or no, Aquarius is also air. And I don't know off the top of my head what the third air is, because I know there's 3 of each. Ba-ba-ba. I don't know why I'm trying to read logic into his statements, especially about Zodiac. This is nonsense inside of nonsense. I don't know why I'm trying to look for a deeper meaning. I guess that's just nature, isn't it? That's just the... I do love Cauldron Bubble. I say fuck it, we're getting Cauldron Bubble. We're gonna go this way. Do you think that was the right decision there?
Certified banger.
I'll take that as a yes. You know what? Fuck it. Alright, chat, the ads are going to be happening soon. This is the first time I'm actually calling attention to them this stream, because truly, so much has happened this stream that it's not really been... That's not even really been a priority. I hope you all have been taking breaks, or at least taking care of yourself in the meantime, but hey, do you need a drink? Do you need something to eat? Do you need to save your files or take your meds? How are you doing? How's your posture doing? Is your jaw clenched? Are you doing any... I already said posture. You know? Do you need to, like, take a break from anything? Are your headphones on too loud? Do you need to make them quieter? Do you need to do something? I'm not sure. Anything that you would need to do. Now's gonna be a great time to do that, because when the ads start, I'm going to be pausing the game and I'm not gonna be working on anything, and you guys aren't gonna miss out on anything. Because I don't want you guys to be worried about that at all. You guys are gonna be just fine. You know? I could get another culture bubble, I'm not. I'm gonna waiting her on the screen. And I will be seeing you when the ads are over. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Do you have anything to say to everybody before the ads happen?
That's crazy.
That is indeed crazy. He's more, you guys can hear him better this stream, right? Truly going back and seeing the April Fool's stream and being like, oh man, he's so quiet. Oh yeah, good. I turned him up a lot. Now that does also turn up the everything else on my computer. So I'm sorry if Peglin is a bit too loud, but I think it's a worthy sacrifice for this stream, isn't that right?
This is a moment.
I'm glad I can have him here and he can be heard.
This feels racist, but I can't explain why.
Even though he says things like that, okay. What part of it? You or me? Or the game? Or Mr. Sinister or Papyrus? Because I don't know what I need to defend here. I'm like, the only thing I can think of here is, like, I guess goblins? have been historically used as a, I guess, metaphor, I don't know if metaphor is the right word, derogatory symbol. I don't know how it, like a racism mascot for specifically anti-Semitism. I don't know how to describe what they are. Racism mascot actually, like, works. But, like, that's obvious. Goblins have existed before that, like, thing came around. And honestly, they're not super associated with them in modern culture, but the connotation is still there, and it's important to be wary about it. But I think in this context, this goblin has nothing really to do with any of that, so I don't think you have to worry about it, Reactbot. I don't think that this portrayal of goblins is inherently anti-Semitic. I think this is just a normal standard goblin time without any sort of connotations.
This is me when I go to a Starbucks.
There's a boycott. Do you believe this guy? Is that still going? I don't know. I don't go to Starbucks normally, so I haven't really. That's not one that I've had to worry about. I only really heard about it when, you know, United Healthcare CEO shot and they found the suspect at a Starbucks. Well, there was footage of a suspect at the Starbucks, even though that suspect looked different than the actual footage. Just like how Luigi Mangione also looks different to the actual footage. Anyway, the ads are over. Let's not. Okay, let's go. Shall we get back into gaming?
This is doing numbers.
Yeah. Okay. We're doing a lot of numbers. Reactbot, I normally don't look at viewer count. I'm seeing 3. We're doing numbers. Let's go. Yeah! Oh, I love this one. Bop, 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 bop. And of course, it's the level that I love. That's just a big treat for me. Bonk. Excellent. And we do even more damage because we have this confusion thing on. Pop. And there we go. The amount of damage is just beautiful. I'm not even gonna get to my second orb. Oh, what a beautiful world. Okay, now we get a little mini boss time. Okay. These freaks. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to aim specifically for... Yeah, I can't... The crit is what I was looking for there. The word. Hi, there we are. Fuckers. Okay, that guy died. That's beautiful. Me when the United Healthcare. Anyway. Bomba. Beautiful. I like how I got 2 of, like, my favorite things right now. I got the I got the Ouroboros, and I got the Infernal Ingot. I don't know if I ever looked at the name of what that thing is called. The Infernal Ingot? That's a hell of a title. Oh boy. There we go. Do. Excellent. I don't even know if I need to heal. I think I'm pretty poggers. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. We'll go with that. I think I have a thing about refresh. I don't remember. Anyway, we go to the shop. Ooh. We'll upgrade that. We'll get that. That's beautiful. Those are both fun. I'm getting a lot of my favorite relics. I'm feeling pretty, knock on wood, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay. Oh, excellent. Oh, excellent. Okay, collected. We'll take the transparency. Duplicate an orb. Thank you very much. Oh. The world is beautiful at the moment. Isn't that right, ReactBot?
Cute.
Did you say cute or ew? What did you say?
Jarvis, remove their legs.
Okay. Bonk. There we go. There we go, I got the bomb. I was hoping I could- Oh! Oh, I don't even know what happened there. I don't even know what happened there. I still have the confusion. I beat that within the first 4 turns? Okay, Ha! Whenever shield is destroyed, gain 4 bulwark. Whenever shield is created, gain 4 bulwark. I'll take the destroyed. I don't know if it's bulwark or bulwark. I don't know what the word is like a portmanteau of. There we go. Oh. Beautiful. The transparency! Okay. Bombas. Do. We'll go over to this. Okay. I was hoping that would do better, but... the fucking... There we go. Kablam. We are going to discard that one so we can continue our echo. There we go. Oh. Oh, how the number go up. Isn't it beautiful, ReactBot?
Still won't heal our broken country.
Okay, it's nearly dead. Yeah, this'll kill it. This'll kill it. Hell yeah. Ba-ba. We'll go with that. That's fun. Okay. Now we are on- ooh, okay, so we have like the 4 little boxes as our as our boss. I'm personally a big fan of the dragon. I forget the dragon's name. What's your favorite React bot? Is it the 4 boxes?
They should retire after this.
Okay, is it the dragon?
Ooh, right in the feels.
I'm not quite sure if that's positive or negative. What about the final one here, like the Minesweeper guy?
I bet their pronouns are epic sauce.
So that one's your favorite. Got it. You truly say words sometimes, ReactBot, and I don't really know how to react to them. Which I guess that is your job. You're the reactor here, but...
Sus.
Can we get a sus redeem in chat? You're really something, aren't you? Okay. Okay, that one was entirely my bad. Okay. Oh, I should probably plan a route a little bit. Which of these little 4 branching paths? Thank you. Okay, I want to go to the right. But I can go to the right after going to the left. Wow. Bonk. There goes that guy. Continue. We're gonna keep going to the left. How beautiful, how wonderful. A good slime, molten gold, complex claw. I'm gonna try to go for the complex claw because the other 2 don't affect me at all. Well, I guess I'll go for that anyway, because even though it doesn't affect me at all, but, you know, sometimes things happen. Oh, this is a fun. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go to that way now. Okay, we're gonna discard that orb. And keep doing all of this sort of stuff here. I'm truly not even really comprehending what my orb is doing some of these times. Okay, that was more understandable. That was a comprehensible orb. A comprehensible orb. Okay, every 11 collected triggers a kit. Triggers a crit. Create 2 when the board is refreshed. We're gonna go with the crit, and we are going to go to the shop here. This is why I wanted to go to the left at first. Let's see here. Post-battle healing. Wall bounces contribute to damage. More damage from bomb. Okay, yeah, we can get that too. And now we're gonna try to go as far to the right as we can. Excellent. Because the one that we want... Well, I guess both of these are fine. Randomly remove half my orbs? Half rounded up or half rounded down? I'm gonna grab the nearest orb. Because I don't want to, I don't want to get rid of both of my... Oh yeah, the mirror orb is like... transforms into a random owned orb each reload. Oh, that's actually really good. And I'm glad that I got my Coltrane Bubble first. I am not doing well on my shots this time. There we go. There we go. That's better. Oh, things are working out a bit better now. Alright. That should kill. Excellent, and we can heal. We can continue. Oh, that's another one. This is another one of my favorites. I'm getting all the ones that are my favorite. Isn't that great?
Only 1% of you will get this one.
It's me. I'm the 1%. Bernie Sanders shows up with a gun. We'll go with Pocket Sand. Pocket Sand seems fun. Let's see here. Left or right? What do you say?
Rip, bozo.
That's not left or right. Should I go to the left?
Catch my upvote.
That's, positive. That's positive. We're going to the left. There we go. Okay, now we do a bit more of this. Truly, it's with the amount of things that we have at the moment, it's like the more pegs that I hit, the exponentially better my shots get. Now, obviously, the more pegs you hit, the better for most cases, but this as well is just... they get incredibly good. I have a lot of things that ride on me hitting things. It's like I'm already hoping to do that. Alright, there go those little long-distance motherfuckers. There we go. Excellent. Alright, now we go to this question mark. What's in the question mark? Yeah, I figured it was gonna be a fight. Alright, it's these little weirdos. We're gonna go that way. Nice. Now we're gonna shoot ourselves down this side. Okay. Go down this way again. Oh yes! I was about to be like, oh no, I missed the, crit, but then I didn't. I am missing it on this one, though, unfortunately. But it wasn't necessary. Oh, how wonderful. Alright. Now we got another normal one here. Okay, we got bombs. These are the ones that will do me damage whenever I hit them as well. They don't... it's a smaller amount of damage than the damage that they do to others. I need to focus slightly more on what I'm... oh my god, wait, are these guys? Oh yeah, I've never had these guys hit me before. I didn't know that that's what they did. Okay. Now we're going to Fuck it, I'm gonna do this. I was gonna discard it, but fuck it. So I think that's gonna be really great, because there's a lot of enemies. Nice. There we go, and we're gaining a lot more health there. Nice! Alright, now we're going for this chest. I took some damage from misnavigation there. It's a little annoying. More bomb. I'll take the heal one every time the board is refreshed. And what do we got here? Wish I got that earlier. Can't really do much about that now. Orbs start... Borbs? Okay. Orbs start with more damage. Oh, this is a fun one. I like this mini boss. So the thing about this one is the enemies are invisible, and also the pegs are invisible. And you originally start off with that coat hanger there, which you are automatically locked on. It's a thing where it's like, if that's on the board, then your Peglin aims for that automatically. But boy oh boy, that was, I think, the fastest I've ever beat that level. Yeah, 2 additional crits, why not? Alright, final boss time. You excited for this React bot?
Whoever made this video deserves a big ol' spanking.
I don't know why I ask for your opinion. It's the blue one that heals, alright. I'm like, I know one of these bitches heals the others. I can never remember if it's the blue one or the purple one. That was a bad throw from me. Admittedly, I do have to deal with confusion at the top of my, Bad throw from me again there, even when I didn't have confusion. Alright. All of the refreshes are on this one. I'd really love to hit one of the refreshes. God damn, dude. Ah, everything was lined up for me. I really should have... I was really considering exiting out and coming back into it. Aw, man. I had, like, all my favorite things on. That's what I get for taking the confusion one. That's how the turns table, isn't that right?
I'm watching this, and I still don't believe it.
Yeah. Peglin is a cruel mistress sometimes.
The gaslighting is insane.
Okay, I don't think Peglin does that. That's not what I mean by cruel mistress, but... Sure.
That's crazy, but okay.
Yeah, sure. Let's go to the big screen, shall we?
Chat, what's this guy?
Are you okay?
Women are so powerful.
Did you get, like, silenced by a woman or something? What happened there?
Slay.
Okay, everything is going wrong. Including with React bot, apparently. Isn't that right?
Aw, hell nah.
Oh, are you feeling better?
This makes me so mad.
You know, you were made to react to things, not to have conversations, and I don't know why I try.
I'm gonna grade this one a B-.
Do you say B or P?
Like this if you're watching in 2014.
That's the year I started watching Markiplier. That's also the year that FNAF came out, and those things were actually not related. I did not engage with any piece of Five Nights at Freddy's related material until 2016.
Okay, this next one is insane.
I measure a lot of my time by YouTubers for some reason. But yeah, 2014. I'm like, yeah, I do know that FNAF came out that year. That would have been 2 years. I know a lot of events that happened in 2012. That's when, like, I think I really started getting into pop culture. So from 2014, that might have been my favorite YouTube Rewind. Is that the one? Or they have What Does the Fox Say? That's my personal favorite YouTube Rewind.
Bro just won the woke contest.
I don't know what to say to this guy sometimes. What should I say to you?
Can't believe he did that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe you did any of that. That is true. I can't believe you. Yeah.
Guys, we can all agree that abstinence rules, right?
Sure, buddy. If I can agree that that's a good way to avoid pregnancy and avoid STDs. I can agree with that, and I can say, that if that's something that somebody chooses to do, then I support their right to do it. That's what I'll say about it. I won't say anything further.
Thanks for the gold, kind stranger.
I don't have Reddit. I don't use Reddit. I can't give you any gold. I'm not giving you my bell. I know I have a little bell on my collar. I'm not giving that to you.
Whoa, that's intense.
It's not really. It's just, I feel like it's a simple boundary.
That's cap.
No. No, it's mine. It's mine, and I don't share it.
This is slop.
Okay, goodbye, ReactBot. Do you have anything else to say?
Is that a JoJo reference?
Okay, get up. Goodbye, ReactBot. ReactBot's dead. I've killed ReactBot. Don't worry about it. Oh, what a stream, chat. What a stream. What a stream. Truly, one of the most unhinged experiences I've had in a while. Overall, good time, but oh boy, emotional roller coaster. Oh boy, an emotional roller coaster. So, apologies to Lee for making a beautiful stream schedule that we're not following this week. Tomorrow, we are going to be playing Monster Prom 4, Monster Con. And I think on Thursday, depending on how much I feel like it's gonna be repetitive, I'm probably going to play it again, but I do have a game that I was like, oh, I can play that Thursday next week I had picked out. If I'm like, no, which I doubt it, because I love the first 3 Monster Prom games. I almost 100%ed the third one. I had spreadsheet. I had a spreadsheet for the third one to make sure I got every bit of dialogue. I think I just got distracted by something else. I forget what I had done. I went hard on Monster Road Trip. I believe I know I played this on stream. I think I played it when it was recent too, didn't I? Or something like that. No. Maybe. I don't remember when it came out. I don't remember when anything happened. Let me check. How many achievements of it did I get? I got 68% of them. And that's 51 out of 75 achievements. So that's pretty cool. But yes. I'm looking forward to Monster Prom for MonsterCon. It's got I've been so excited for this for so long. I'm like, I'm just looking at the guys in it again. These new characters are so cute, and I'm so glad to see some of these old characters again. I love the Monster Prom series. It's one of my favorites. I'm really excited for it. And I really feel bad that I couldn't play Of the Devil today. Maybe in the future I can come back to it. I would like to try it again in the future, but until then, we cannot. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I know it's slightly early for me to end stream, but honestly, I feel like that feels correct at this point. After the weirdness of today, I feel like maybe that's fine. Oh boy, is this one Papyrus? Yeah, I'm gonna just get, I'm sorry, Papyrus. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let's see who we can raid. I can look around. We can see who we can raid. Who is live? Who's doing stuff? Wahaha. Beep bop ba-doo beep bop. Beep bop ba-doo beep bop. Okay, lots of people are alive. Of course, of course, of course. Always a lot of people who are alive. Da 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 wap. That's my little song. That's my beautiful song. I hope you all like it. I'm intimidated by everybody who's live. Everybody who's live, I'm intimidated by. I've rated them recently. Fuck. You know what, Chad? I might just leave you to it today. I'm sorry for not shepherding you off to somewhere else. But I think it's up to you all now, chat. I encourage you to take up the mantle of whoever or whatever it is that you need. And venture forth. It's been a ride. It has indeed been a ride. That is incredibly true. Well, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all tomorrow for Monster Prom for MonsterCon. I don't know why I'm saying the entire title the entire time. You can find me on, I have a Discord server, I have a Blue Sky, I have a Tumblr, and of course I have a YouTube VODs channel, and I have a normal YouTube channel. Those are all things that I have. You can find me at any of them. I also have a card, which has links to all of them, as well as commission information in case you want me to do art for you. That's all stuff that I've now said. So, see y'all tomorrow. Bye, 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 bye.